Yo, 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 what is up, YouTube? Welcome to the Retros Network YouTube channel. It is your boy, Matt and the Win, back again with another live stream for y'all. This is a Digital Talk Sports live stream. So I'm, of course, joined by my co-host, Nathan Tran. Say, what's up, man?
What's up?
And then for this episode of the Digital Talk Sports, we got something interesting for you guys. We have a live show for the NFL Draft. So you guys don't know, the NFL Draft is actually taking place as we speak. The Jaguars are currently on the clock, and we're going to be reacting to every single pick from the NFL Draft and give our takes on them.
We've also made our own mocks, and we're gonna have a competition, see who got the most picks right. Who's there does a punishment. I mean Matthew does a punishment because I'm not losing.
I'm not gonna lose.
I'm not gonna lose, motherfucker.
Right, whatever. But yeah. So we will also be competing. So you can comment along with us. Just give your input. Who you think is gonna get picked. What you think of the actual picks. So we're on Jacksonville on the clock right now, Nathan. Right? Jacksonville's on the clock. I think it's a pretty safe bet to have Trevor Lawrence here.
I wonder who they're gonna pick.
Yeah, I mean it's gonna be no surprise to anybody.
I mean it's been a lock since 3 years ago.
Yeah, that he was gonna go first. And then it's pretty much a lock that he was going to Jacksonville. Once Jacksonville, the first pick.
Once the Jets won a game.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, you're correct. What game did you guys win? You remember?
It was the fucking Rams game. How the fuck did we beat the Rams?
Oh yeah. When fucking Goff completely sold your friend. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
Happens to the best of us.
You mean happens to the best of us? When does it ever happen to you?
True, but that's because we're good. So happens to the worst of us, I guess.
The worst of us.
Talking about Urban Meyer?
Yeah, sure.
This is actually a cool graphic. Are you guys seeing this right
now? Yeah.
The model with like the 3D rig of fucking Urban Meyer. That's pretty cool.
ESPN always on this shit with the graphics, bro.
I know. I wish we could compete. All right. So after Jacksonville makes a pick and the Jets get on the clock, we'll talk about the Jets a little bit, and then let's get to our mock drafts.
Okay, you want to talk about? It's not official, but you want to talk about Lawrence and like the Jags?
Oh, what we think? Yeah. Okay. Lawrence with the Jags. I mean, this is a pick that we've seen that's going to happen. You have to make the pick here. I feel like even if you did not think that Lawrence was like the number one quarterback, you have to take it because the backlash.
Why? Why? If you don't think he's number one, why did you pick him?
Just because it's like, okay, if you as a franchise doesn't think he's number one, but every single other team does, and if you mess up this, you're like guaranteed this is going to be like the worst of the worst, right? It's like there's no. Oh shit, my mic just broke off. So intense I am right now because. There's no going back. You just can't not take Lawrence, right? It's like the can't miss prospect of the draft.
No, but if you don't think he's number one, you don't care what everyone else thinks. You pick your guy, bro. What the fuck?
Maybe. I just think that the PR would just look really bad. But
you want to talk about how he fits?
Well, I don't think it's much of a fit. I think this is the franchise in complete rebuild. And then you know what? If Trevor Lawrence doesn't fit, you make it fit. You build a whole new team around him. Right? Like there's no player on this team right now who you would prioritize over your quarterback, or if it's like, oh, does he play well with X player? Like it doesn't matter if he doesn't play well with X player, get rid of X player. You know what I mean? Get a new X player. So that's kind of what
maybe not how he fits, but like the situation. Because I remember very vividly the media when the Jets were winless saying, oh, you know what? The kids should stay in school because the Jets are about to pick number one. Like you should go to the Jets. Let's be honest here. Is Jacksonville that much better of a situation?
No, they still have a happy line. Offensive talent is bare. So
first year head coach.
Mm-hmm. Similar things. I think the Jets is over exaggerated because it's.
I didn't hear a peep about him like sitting out the draft because the fucking Jaguars are picking first. Like,
yeah,
it's not a good situation.
But plus, your coach is like complete crap. So it was a thing. It was like, okay, your culture was bad. The offense itself was bad, and it seemed like a toxic environment. The Jacksonville just seemed bad. You know what I mean, but you guys seemed like a toxic wasteland. Like any player that sets foot into New York is like guaranteed to just die and like rot away as a cancer. Is that change? Really? All right, let's see. First pick.
Goodell. It's official. It's official.
Yeah, Trevor Lawrence just got picked.
Duval. Okay, yeah, now you want to talk about Lawrence the player? Because I have some opinions.
All right, go ahead. You can start first then.
I'm not saying he's a bust.
You're just hedging yourself because you know that the Jets gonna get him.
I'm not saying he's a bust. I think he's going to be the most disappointing rookie of the year.
Because just the amount of hype that's going to it.
Because of the hype, right? Because we're painting him out to be the Messiah, the next like Andrew Luck and shit, right? But like
John Elway, yep.
When I look at the tape, it doesn't strike me as that.
I'm gonna comment on that real quick. Let me just talk about this. Cardinals in chat. What's up, Card? What's up, Card? He's a guy who's come to frequently view our streams. Hey, bro, let us know what's your hardest take for the NFL draft. Who you think the Cardinals are gonna pick? Because we call him Card. His name's Cardinal number 11, like his username. Yeah, we call him Card for sure. So he's an NFL fan. Who do you think the Cardinals are gonna pick? We'll get to that a little bit later. But like literally the Arizona Cardinals logo. Trevor Lawrence, how do we talk about when you see the tape? You see good footwork. You see a strong arm that can make any throw on the field. You see great ball placement. I don't know what else you can say. You see great leadership. He's mobile enough in the pocket. He's not like a sprinter, but he's definitely more athletic than your Tom Brady's and Drew Brees' of days of old. You know, like look the clip right now. He's literally just beating everybody on foot. So there's not much that's wrong with Trevor Lawrence.
I mean, like 5 picks in his last 6 games. Is that just not? Are we just gonna ignore that? Like, he's gonna ignore that, right? And then like too many overthrows for the number 1 generational prospect, guy. He's a serial winner. The shitty ACC, big games, LSU, Ohio State, Virginia Tech. He struggled. Justin Fields outplayed him in the semifinals. Like, is he a big game player? Like, he's good, right? But will he win the one? Also, I don't know if you heard. Did you hear his comments? How he doesn't have a chip on his shoulder?
Oh yeah, but he says like he doesn't need football or whatever.
Oh, red fucking flag, bro. That's a red fucking flag. That's a red flag.
I think just commenting on how sometimes it's kind of corny when people are like, oh, I gotta like eat, sleep, and breathe. And football were to go tomorrow, I'm dead. I think Trevor Lawrence is like, no, I'm a smart guy. Like, I there's a lot to me. I have a lot of dimensions. I'm a human being, right?
I'm sorry. I do not want to hear that from my fucking quarterback of the future. All right?
You know who else is like that? Aaron Rodgers is like that.
Oh, no. But Lawrence said he doesn't have a chip on his shoulder. How many GOATs of any sport never had a chip on their shoulder? We're talking about LeBron. We're talking about Jordan. We're talking about Brady. We're talking about Rodgers. We're talking about literally any of the GOATs, right? They've all had something to prove.
I would argue that Luck Camille also didn't really have a chip on his shoulder. And he was also multidimensional. And he's proved that football was his entire life. And he retired at like 9 years later.
Oh, that was like educated decision and shit. Like
exactly, but I'm just saying. But then Andrew Luck, obviously, if he was like, I eat, breathe, and sleep football, he wouldn't have made that decision, right? So I'm saying Andrew Luck, a prospect he's been compared to multiple times, that it literally happened with him. By the way, Cardinal says that he says it's kind of unrealistic, but he wants the Cardinals to trade up to snag Sertan or Waddle. I know.
I like that. I like that as well.
Let's go to a quick transition right here into our mock drafts, Tyler. So let's get to the double shot of both our mocks. Yeah, the double one. So here you can see that me and Nathan both have our mock drafts up. So now, Card, you said you wanted the Cardinals to jump up to grab Sertan or Waddle. So you can see that Waddle is very close to being grabbed right now by the Cardinals. Nathan has Waddle going at 15 to Carolina. So you just want to kind of walk through your mock draft first. Nathan, you can go first.
Oh no, what do you want to say? I think it's fucking perfect. I got the first pick right.
Talk about like the
I got the first pick right. I got the first pick right.
Everyone across America should got the first pick right, okay?
Zach Wilson, 2. I think that's like basically confirmed. 3 is where the draft starts. So this is where we defer. Mm-hmm. I say Mac Jones because where there's smoke, there's fucking fire. You think Trey Lance?
Yep, I do.
Which is like the
I feel like there's been such strong
popular pick right now
for Trey Lance just in the last I would say 64, like last like 3 days, last 72 hours, right? There's been such a big wave of momentum towards Trey Lance. It's gotta make you like just like turn your head a little bit, right? Like, oh, that guy, that much noise.
Where is it coming from? Where is it coming from?
What other camp would release it?
I don't know. I believe that like the franchise is divided, but I think Shanahan's their guy. And like when you fucking mortgage your future with like 2 draft picks in the next 2 years, you trade up knowing your guy is there. And I think their guy is Mac Jones. I think they're wrong. I think they're gonna pick Mac Jones.
Yeah. So I mean, we both have Kyle Pitts at 4. You don't see Atlanta going quarterback here. I know there's a lot of buzz going into it.
Well, it depends. You know, if Julio gets traded, wouldn't mind like a complete rebuild.
Yeah, I guess. I think Kyle Pitts at 4 makes sense. And that type of prospect you just can't miss out on. So that makes sense to me.
Okay. We'll get to the rest. We'll get to the rest, but the pick is in for the Jets.
Let's cut to the main shot right now.
My New York Jets.
And then let's start recording here. All right, let me know when you start recording. All right, Nathan. So the pick is in. If you guys don't know, Nathan here, co-host of the DTS Sports Podcast. We're actually on live stream right now, but we're gonna be reacting live to the Jets pick. Nathan, okay. First initial shot. You have yourself mocked with Zach Wilson. Is that also the outcome that you personally want?
Okay. I'm not mad. Do I prefer Wilson over my guy Fields? They both have their like qualities, right? I'm happy with either. As long as the pick is either Wilson, Justin Fields, I'll be happy.
So you don't want Lance or Jones here?
No. Please don't.
All right. I think the favorite here is Wilson. I mean, all the news is in it. Let's get to the base shot for this reaction shot, Tyler. All right. So I think they're just going to have a fan every single time in that seat. But
I don't know why. It doesn't add anything. Pick is in. Goodell at the podium. And it's just
there we go. It's confirmed. Zach Wilson is going to New York Jets. Nathan, what are you reacting?
I have my headband ready.
What does that say?
Zach Wilson headband. You know how the BYU any team.
Yeah.
My guy. He's my guy now. He's my savior.
He's my savior, bro.
He's my savior, dude. He's a Mormon Mahomes, the incarnation of Mahomes. Right here, in front of me.
I can see. I like Zach Wilson a lot as a prospect, right? If I was like at the top of the draft, if I rated the quarterbacks, it'd be Lawrence 1, Wilson 2, Fields 3, Lance 4.
Yeah, he has no drip right now. But I don't need drip. I just need him to show off that fucking arm of his. All right, let's get into positive. Because the good is good, but the bads are bad.
Let's start analyzing the pick though. So, do you want to start first? This is your pick.
Yeah. I'll give my analysis. Best arm in the draft. Best arm in the fucking draft, right? The guy can flick the ball 60 yards, right? He can make every fucking throw. Arm angles, right? It's 1 o'clock, it's 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. He's like a baseball player with his like stupid throws. I hate to say it, but he's sneaky athletic. You know what they say about white quarterbacks.
Yeah. But
sneaky athletic though. He can get out the pocket. He can scramble. I think clean his mechanics of the QB class. Like the ball gets out really fucking quick. He pulls plays out of his ass. Great improvisation. What I don't like is that he sometimes gets into his head and he like tries too much. Or like he does like stupid arm angle stuff where I just need to make the simple throw. That works against Louisiana Tech and Western Kentucky. I don't know if that works against the Bills or the Pats. Obviously, the biggest thing knock is his level of competition.
Yep.
He's playing against accountants and insurance sellers. The pocket is fucking clean a lot of the time. Like Matt, can you name? I'll Venmo you $50 if you name the defensive tackle for Troy or North Alabama or Texas State. He's playing against fucking nobody. He's playing against fucking nobodies, right? And I'm looking at the tape. There's a lot of 50-50 balls. when it hits, it's spectacular. It's all over his tape. It's highlight. It works against the shitty corner from Navy, right? But like Stephon Gilmore or like Tre'Davious White, they're coming down with that ball, and that's a turnover. So I'm afraid of turnovers with him. He can lock onto wide receivers, which is a small thing. I think his frame could be an issue. He looks kind of thin. He's tall, but he looks thin. Like, so like, what if like Cam Jordan gets his hands on him? Like, what happens then? He also wasn't a captain at BYU, which I kind of want from my quarterback, as they're like the leader of my franchise. Like, there are positives. The positives are really good. I like him. I think there's a player in there. It's just up to us to bring that out of him.
Yeah, I mean, the arm talent speaks for itself, and that's the first thing that stands out to you when you watch the film, right? It's just the
do you see that throw at his pro day where the guy just flicked that 60 yards, bro?
Like, the arm talent that's the thing that stands out to you the most. The fact that he can throw off of any platform, and then, like you mentioned earlier, it's Mahomes-esque. His ability to throw off any platform at any angle to any spot on the field is pretty incredible. Like you mentioned, the level of competition is a big thing that worries you, because you're like, yeah, on those routes, he is running away from everybody on those movement plays. When he's throwing off platform, he is running off. He's running out against guys who aren't as fast as, NFL defensive ends, NFL defensive tackles. They will chase his ass down and put him on the ground. That's 100%.
Can I give my pro comp?
You can say Mahomes. Please don't say Mahomes.
No, you know that beginning part? That was me as a Jets fan. It's my actual pro comp. Baker Mayfield with arm angles.
I don't know. I think his arm talent is way better.
Yeah, it's better. But he has that frame. He has that like playmaker mentality that Baker has.
I guess
I see it.
As a quarterback, I wouldn't necessarily agree, because I feel like Baker's more of a rhythm thrower, and then honestly, he's more in line with I don't want to make that comparison, because it's like Aaron Rodgers, but I'm anywhere close.
Oh, but like he has those traits. He has those the off-platform arm angles traits that like Rodgers and Mahomes have, and that's where the comparison comes.
Yeah. Anyways, the Niners are on the clock, and this is where the draft gets interesting. So if you can take us back to the double mock draft shot, Tyler. So you can see here, this is where the first pick with me and. Oh yeah, it's fine. Yeah. But then, so you see here, this is the first pick with me and Nathan actually differ in results. So Nathan has Mac Jones, the person that everyone thought that they were going to draft for the last month, and then or obviously they made a trade, and then I have Trey Lance, the pick that everyone thought is going to be the pick for the last 40 hours. Nathan, what made you think Mac Jones in the first place? Why do you leave Mac Jones?
Okay, first of all, let me get this clear. I'd rather have Trey Lance, right? Where there's smoke, there's fire. And then there was hella smoke when they first traded the pick that they're trading up to get Mac Jones. I just think that if you trade up, your pick. You're not going to trade up and decide later. I think, although there's Trey Lance buzz, and I think they like Lance too. I think they stick with Mac Jones. I think they're wrong, but that's up to them.
Yeah. For me, I think it's just there's so much momentum just pushing towards Trey Lance being the third pick right now. It just kind of seems like it's the pick. And then again, I think there's also Trey Lance is the better prospect. So maybe they went in with the Mac Jones, and for some reason they just did more research on Lance. We're like, wait a minute, this guy is actually supremely talented. It just makes more sense as a pick to pick a raw kind of a piece of clay like Trey Lance rather than Mac Jones to sit behind Garoppolo for the year.
They're not picking Mac Jones to sit behind Garoppolo. They're picking if they pick Mac Jones, he's playing.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
It
makes more sense to pick Trey Lance as the mold. But then if you're trading Garoppolo, who's go to? Everyone thinks New England, but the buzz around that right now is that there's no pick there. I mean, there's no trade there. Anyways, the 49ers, the pick is in. Let's click to the white shot here.
Oh,
and let's get this reaction.
The draft starts right now, boys.
Oh.
They traded up a ton.
Yeah, they traded away basically 2 firsts and the third, or a couple thirds. I think this year's third as well. But then to go up 9 spots?
Yeah.
Would Mac Jones still have been there for them at where they were 12?
Yeah, see that's the problem. I think he's like no, he's like 8 to 10. And like realistically, right?
Yeah.
8 to 10.
Are we sure it's between Mac Jones and Trey Lance here?
Or just like no Justin Fields buzz.
I just heard talking about Justin Fields right now.
If I were them, that's my pick.
You think Justin Fields is the third best quarterback?
For them? Oh yeah, Justin Fields my dog.
I agree with that.
We'll get to our QB rankings when everyone gets picked, but I think he's 2. The quarterback 2. The pick is in. I'm nervous as hell.
Trey Lance.
Oh, Trey Lance.
What did I say? What did I say? All right, so that's 1-0 me already. Tyler, cut to the mock draft shot. Cut to my solo shot, actually. Cut to my solo mock draft shot. Because I am the one that got the pick correct. As you can see on my mock draft right here, I have Lawrence 1, Wilson 2, Trey Lance 3. Your boy's perfect 3 picks into the NFL draft, baby. And so, life is great. Life is great over here in perfection, man. But Nathan, how do you feel about this pick? Because you got it wrong. So you thought Mac Jones was the pick here.
Okay. Again, this is what I would have done. This is if I were them, this is what I would want. Right. I just had Mac Jones because it just made more sense to me.
Card says I don't like that as a Cardinals fan. Yeah, you got to deal with that.
Of course you don't. Of course you want them to get Jones, bro.
You got to deal with that for the next 10 years. I feel the same way. With all this Justin Fields and Kyle Pitts buzz around Atlanta, I'm like, I don't want them either. If they take Mac Jones, I am like, whoa, let's go, Mac Jones. But like, if they take Fields or Pitts, that's tough. Speaking of Atlanta, Nathan. Actually, let's
talk Trey Lance.
Let's talk Trey Lance. Sorry. Trey Lance, how do you feel about him as a prospect? I mean, he's very raw, right? You see the same thing similar to Zach Wilson. The arm talent speaks for itself, right? You see him make these crazy throws, but again, like Zach Wilson, but even to a higher degree, the level of competition is a question.
Yeah. Again, the traits are there: the athleticism, the arm, the size, the mobility. The IQ. Like the guy was calling his own protection in college, which is crazy to me. But he's not. He's raw. He's the most raw of the top 5, I'd say. Accuracy, all 3 levels is a concern. Of course, inexperience. Like the guy played 17 games. You kind of need to play quarterback a lot to be good.
Yeah,
I don't think he's ready right now, which this makes the perfect scenario for him because he gets to sit behind Jimmy G again, and the fucking roster is loaded on offense. I feel like this is one of his best fits, honestly.
Yeah, it is. He's good, man. He's good. Like you see the highlights here. He can outrun most D linemen, linebackers. He can throw all over the field. The thing is, again, the inexperience, and then that also relies a little bit on his his decision making. You're wondering if he's going to be able to see the throws in the NFL, right? If he's going to see it late, if it's going to be too fast for him, if he's going to be able to catch up to speed. That's a big question. If he does, he's going to be super talented. He can make any throw on the field. He's going to throw off any platform as well. So it's like, for me, it's similar to Carson Wentz. I mean that's the easy comparison, right? Same school, but very similar. Both dynamic, highly talented quarterbacks coming out. Now it's whether they can find a scheme that fits them. And I feel like in Kyle Shanahan's scheme, that's deadly.
You want to know my pro comp? I had him as Cam Newton.
Newton.
Depending on which version of Cam Newton.
He's not as dynamic as Cam was coming out of college. But
Card says the traits and the inaccuracy and
Card says if I'm the Niners, I'd trade Garoppolo and start Lance. Not bad.
Oh, he's raw though. I don't know if you can start him from day 1.
I think you play Garoppolo. You have him on contract. Why not? Right? He's still part of the team. You play Garoppolo that week 1, and until you feel the need, you have to bench him. I mean, Garoppolo's not a bad quarterback. We forget, right? There's a lot of anti-Garoppolo stuff coming out recently, just with the Niners making.
Okay. He's fucking average.
He went to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, but he's average.
I guess, but they almost throw away from winning the Super Bowl.
Yeah, guess why he didn't fucking make that throw? Guess why he didn't fucking make that throw?
Yeah, you're right there. But he's still good enough to get you Super Bowl, is he not?
Factually, yeah.
All right, Atlanta's interesting here at 4, Nathan. What do you think Atlanta moves with 4? They can go. We both have Pitts, so we can cut to the double mock draft here, Tyler. So we both have Pitt, right? Slated at 4. This guy is the most dynamic player in the entire draft in terms of explosiveness, in terms of offensive changing talent. That is not a quarterback. He is the guy.
I think that he's the most sure thing prospect in this draft class. True or false?
I would argue potentially Lawrence, but
no, dude. Like, look at the Pitt tape. Like, he's gonna start day one, and he's going to produce day one.
Yeah, I agree. There's not much knocks on his game. I mean, there's some stuff on his blocking, like you get with almost every single receiving tight end entering the draft. But like, he's so dynamic, it doesn't really matter.
Like, are you gonna really hold that to him? Because you're not drafting him to fucking block like linebackers. You're drafting him because he's a weapon on offense, walking mismatch.
True. That's yeah. You're very correct in that point. Well, when he walks on the field, there's probably not a single player on the defense that can match up with him adequately. You know what I mean? Safeties and DBs are too small. Linebackers are too slow. And there's like not a single player that you can find that can adequately guard Kyle Pitts. He's a special player. That's just why we both have him going at 4. I think
the guy's a Blitnikoff nominee.
Yeah.
He played tight end. Like, that's how special this kid is.
Let's look at the other side. The Atlanta could also potentially go Mac Jones here, or Justin Fields even. I've heard rumors of. How do you feel if they go Fields or something here?
I know, how do you feel? Because you're playing them twice a year. So who do you want them to take?
Card says he thinks Sewell is the most surefire prospect in this draft. But
I guess so. I like him, but
I think for me personally, I hate either. We don't have a single player on our team to guard Kyle Pitts. The best is DeMar Davis, who will do a good job, but he will kill us. Like, it brings me flashbacks of 2019 when we played the 49ers and George Kittle just absolutely dominated every single player on our defense. I'm like, am I going to get that for the next 10 years? Are you fucking kidding me? But Justin Fields, I like him a lot, and I'd be scared to go up against Justin Fields day in and day out.
And he'll get to sit behind Matt Ryan.
Yeah, as long as they don't go something crazy here, I feel like can't go off the pick. Do you think there's any chance to go like Jamar Chase? Or
no, it depends on like the Julio situation, but I wouldn't.
That's what I'm thinking here. All right, I'm gonna save this pick. I need to go run to back-to-back for this. But
right.
So honestly, up a little bit.
If I'm the Atlanta Falcons, I'm trading back.
All right, the pick is in. Let's cut to the base shot here, and then let's get this reaction pick of the Falcons and their 4th overall pick.
Who they go?
In the 2021 NFL Draft, the Atlanta Falcons select Kyle Pitts, tight end.
Called it.
Yep. So I am perfect through 4 picks.
I got it right too. Let's not.
Yeah. This guy is insane. Nathan, you talk about Kyle Pitts' Pelco. I want to rush him.
Sure. Let's talk about Pitts. Let's see my notes. He's 6'6", 240, runs 4.44. He's great for a guy his size. He's a freak of nature. Great combination of size and speed. Again, walking mismatch. Too fast for linebackers. Too big for DBs. You know, he's gonna be a nightmare in the red zone. Like, I can already see it in the red zone with Matt Ryan and Julio Jones. You can't double Kyle Pitts either. Great route running. Even more impressive yards after carry. Like, he gets the ball and he accelerates after the catch. Great for the guy his size. I love his hands. You know, a lot of his catches are contested, and he still comes down with them. You know, he like high points the ball really well. He can line up anywhere really. Like, you can put him on the outside, you put him in the slot. Like, it doesn't matter. He like people say like you shouldn't pick a tight end freaking 4. Well, he's not a tight end. He's a fucking weapon on offense. Honestly, think about him as a wide receiver. He's one of the best wide receivers in this class. If he was. I think that maybe he can get stronger because that's not a primary like feature of his game. Like, he's not strong. He's more like that Kittle, Kelsey build. And the strength will help him in the blocking game. I personally think he's the most sure thing prospect in the draft. He'll be effective week 1, you know. Week 1, whoever they play, Matt Ryan's going to be completing Kyle Pitts, and he's going to be productive. If I was Atlanta, I personally would have traded down because they have a lot of holes that he can fill, but I don't mind them going best player available, picking Pitts. My pro comp for him is like Darren Waller, but like mixed with like Mike Evans, because he has that size, he has that speed, mismatch. He'll be a weapon in the freaking passing game. Who's next on the clock? Bengals. Now, this is a huge debate because it's up to two. It's between two guys. It's between Sewell, Jamar Chase. It really depends on like what do you want and really what's there in the second round, because you can make an argument that Chase is the guy. You can make an argument that Sewell is the guy. I think that it'll come down to who they think will be there in the second round. Because like if you pick receiver now, you pick O-line later. You pick O-line now, you pick receiver later. So whoever they have available in the second round is going to be their guy. I personally have Chase. I don't know what Matthew has. Let me see what Matthew has. Matthew has Sewell, so we disagree here. It'll be interesting to see where they go. I think if the rumors are true that like Burrow is telling them to pick Chase, I think they'll pick Chase. Let's see. Who do I like more? Who do I think they should pick? I think they should pick Sewell. It'd be like borderline negligent if they didn't pick Sewell. We saw what happened to fucking Joe Burrow last season. The guy almost died. All right, I covered pretty well.
Card said that the Bengals should for sure pick Sewell. So I have Penei Sewell here. You have Jamar Chase. So what are we talking about? Jamal's gone.
Yeah, so I went over Pitts. Why I like him.
Cool.
Yeah. I said his pro comp is like Darren Waller times Mike Evans. I don't know how you feel about that. He doesn't have that size that Kelsey has. He's more slim, like that Waller Evans type build.
I see that. Like leaning more towards receiver than like lineman typically.
Yeah.
But
and then we're going and then I just started the debate that the Bengals are having right now with Sewell and Chase. So you wanna
all right, so Card, you say that Sewell's
think?
your pick here. Explain to us why you think Sewell, and I'll explain why I think Sewell, and you can explain why you want Chase, because we're actually sitting at opposite sides of the coin right here. So actually, Tyler, if you can cut to the double mock draft here, you can see on our mock draft that the 5th pick, we differ again. So one of us is going to be right, one of us is going to be wrong. I'm trying to go 5 for 5 here. You don't want to end up as 3 for 5 because these are going to be really bad for you. But yeah. And Card says that the Bengals still have T. Higgins, and there's plenty of talent at wideout in this draft. I kind of agree with that.
Is that your argument?
Of why? No, I'm saying I agree with that. I'll go with the argument first. Obviously, your franchise quarterback just busted up his knee, right? Like, that is the most convincing argument of this whole entire thing. Look at Joe Burrow's knee. Do you want that to happen again? Hell no. So you get the most surefire blocker in this draft out of Penei Sewell. And you have him sit there for the next 10, 15 years protecting Joe Burrow's blind side. And you get that combo the next 10 to 15 years.
Yeah, personally, I would also pick Sewell because I think it's borderline negligent. You don't pick Sewell. That happened. But does that happen? I don't know. Apparently, like Joe Burrow's in the front office's ear saying, "Get my boy Chase." So like, you appease him.
You would think he'd want the protection, right? You think Joe Burrow would be the one guy wanting Sewell the most?
No, but this is gonna come down to who do you think what's stronger in the second round, right? So what do you think is more available, the wide receiver or the tackle?
I think you can find hella good wide receivers, especially at the top of the second round. There's going to be Terrence Marshall potentially sitting there. You can have Rondale Moore. You can have even Rashad Bateman can slip to the second. There's a lot of receivers that you can see. Is there a possibility where Kadarius Toney doesn't make it out of the first or makes it out of the first? Like, there's a lot of options here.
Oh, it depends on what they think, obviously. It doesn't matter what the fuck you think and what I think. But, tackles, what's second round tackle? Like Cosme, Leatherwood.
In the second, you're looking at maybe
Cosme, Leatherwood.
Yeah, Cosme.
Schimberg.
I think Cosme will be off the board by the time you pick at 38, 35, or 37? I feel if
33?
Cosme's there, you guys take him. If you guys don't take lineman, which is 23rd, you guys take Cosme.
No, because we need interior offensive linemen more than
Kick Cosme
tackles.
to the inside, I guess. But
ABC
you guys need everything
fine.
across the line, bro. Honestly.
Oh no! We gotta disrespect Makai like that, bro.
Yeah. Oh, yes, true. Mackay's a
We
monster.
gotta disrespect my boy Makai. Come on, bro.
I've talked to Mackay before, but on the opposite point, to bounce off of what Card said, I agree. The talent that the Bengals have receiver is not like bad. What's it called? T. Higgins and Tyler Boyd, right? Tyler Boyd's on the team. Yeah, Tyler Boyd.
Yeah.
That's rock solid. That's good. That's a good core.
Lost the boy. They lost AJ Green.
Oh yeah, sure, but AJ Green didn't play much last year, anyways.
True. I just seen Joe Burrow like fuck up his knee. So like, really, they should pick O-line.
Yeah, Sewell should be the pick here. Let's see what the Bengals do though.
They combined for 1,700 yards in the season. Those two
20
in
touchdowns.
the college season. That's fucking insane, bro.
That is absolutely off the bottom.
That is fucking insane.
They're explosive. I think if you really want to make a splash here, you go with motherfucking Jamar Chase, dude. Okay. Will this shake up the draft a lot if they go Chase here? Because then the way I have it set up, I have Sewell here and I have Chase going to Dolphins at 6.
Yes, because if Chase is gone, the Dolphins pick is up in the air. Fuck. Because I don't know if they pick Sewell.
Yeah, because I don't think they go Sewell here. I think they go receiver. But
Yeah.
I always thought it was going to be Smith or Waddle, considering the Alabama connection with 2-1 and everything. But with Chase off the board, with Chase still on the board, I don't know.
Is it? Oh yeah, just for
Let's
like
get to the
transparency,
shot here,
I had Sewell up until yesterday. I changed it to Chase yesterday, so I'll be mad if this is Sewell. Oh, let's go! Tied game, fam. Tied game. They got their boy.
Okay.
Oh, Burrow gets his boy. All right, drip. Oh, look at the drip on the kid. Come on. He's a star. He's a star in the making.
Okay, Jamar Chase, you can't be mad at the pick. Oh, Carter doesn't agree. He's just bad move by them. Yeah, you gotta protect your quarterback, right? That's the first and foremost rule of like the football. Protect your quarterback. But shit. It's hard to argue with a guy that explosive, that talented. You've seen what that connection has already done before. So it's hard to argue against it.
Yeah, look, Burrow wants the guy. He got his guy, and this guy is really fucking good. He's my wide receiver 1.
Yeah.
What stood out most from his tape is the fucking physicality, bro. He gets his hands on you, bro. Like, press coverage is nothing to him, bro. Like, he's press proof. He's strong at the
absolutely explosive. When you look at his tape, he jumps off of the screen. The speed, the hopping ability, the dynamic after the ball. You feel like it's very similar to another LSU receiver. Let's go to our pro comps here real quick. Odell Beckham Jr. For me, he's a little bigger than Odell, but in terms of that ability of I can outrun any DB or safety on the field. If he has the ball in his hands, he has a chance to house it at any point. For me, that's very similar to Odell Beckham Jr. If you're being really sweet with the comparison, it's Julio Jones. But I don't think he has the size that Julio has.
He just smoked that DB like a blunt, bro. He's quick. My pro comp, different from yours, I have AJ Brown because of the physicality mainly.
I think he's way more explosive, AJ Brown, coming out.
I know he is, but like the way he plays, the physical like nature, like I don't see this a lot from like wide receivers, especially these days. I love Chase. He's my number 1 wide receiver.
Okay.
Is there any negatives? Is there any negatives on him?
Not really. The only one is he's a receiver. So is this kind of sweet for a team that's so talent depleted to go after a receiver with their 5th overall pick right here? When you don't really have a D-line, they could have used any kind of defensive help. I know there's not a defensive player that's really good enough to warrant this pick, but is this kind of sweet for a team that's, again, so talent depleted?
My only negative is that he's inconsistent on blocks, I guess, on effort on blocks, which you're not going to hold that against him if he's like torching DBs. Like he's already torched NFL caliber corners like Diggs and AJ Terrell and Miami kid. I can't say his name. I like him.
Another question for you, Nathan. this offense with the Bengals looks like we didn't talk about the fit with the actual team. Of course, he has his boy Joe Burrow, but his offense is crazy. Like I've already mentioned, you have T. Higgins, who Card mentioned. You have Tyler Boyd. Now you have Jamar Chase. You also have Joe Mixon. That's a crazy cast of weapons for Joe Burrow. Now the question is he gonna have time to get the ball to them? But,
no, the thing is, offense is more than the skill guys. Like, you gotta protect the boy.
Joe Burrow? Yeah.
And you still gotta protect him. Like, that's part of offense too. And their offense not that great.
Again, the question is whether he has the time to get the ball. So we'll see. We'll see.
All right,
so we have the Dolphins here with the 6th pick.
This
you
is
have
where
Smith. I have Jamar Chase. So I'm guaranteed to get it wrong here, right? Almost a guarantee.
Yeah. I think I got it wrong.
Shot.
I just don't have Chase being the 6th best player in the draft. They need a wide receiver. I mean, Devontae Smith. I don't have him that high.
Who else could the pick be here? If it wasn't Devontae
Waddle.
Smith, I'm kind of leaning towards Devontae Smith.
Yeah, because
Waddle's a shot here.
Smith had rumors of him being number 3 when they had 3. Now they're at 6. Maybe they still pick Smith, but I just don't rate Smith that highly.
I like Smith a lot. I think Smith is so crisp, so smooth in his movements. He gets in and out of breaks really quickly. He has surefire hands. He's similar to Jerry Jeudy coming out, another Alabama receiver's former teammate coming out. The thing is, Jeudy had more size than him, obviously, but I think Smith is a little quicker and faster in terms of top end speed.
Right, but like the elephant in the room is his size, right?
Yeah.
Whether or not, that frame can be like NFL, like could support being an NFL wide receiver.
Is there a world where we see not receiver go here, like a non-receiver?
Dual does not make that much sense, but I wouldn't be mad.
It's a possibility. Can they go quarterback? Can they go Fields?
Quarterback Fields? That'd be insane.
I would have thought with Chase off the board here, if they don't lean towards Smith, maybe a trade down, but their pick is already locked in. So
they would have traded like 3-4 times, down to 12, up to 13, then down again.
But depending on what they secure off of it, I mean, what if they go 6 to 15 with New England? But they wouldn't do that because they want New England.
And they're not trading with New England. Get out of here.
Okay, 6 to where's Washington? 18, right? 18.
Yeah.
To Washington 18, you get like maybe another first out of it. That's a win in my book.
Okay. Right now, personally, it might be Waddle.
Is that what you're leaning towards?
Well, if it was me, right? Because Waddle's my number 2 wide receiver.
I don't have that. I have Smith second.
Your battery, bro.
I'll fix that real quick.
Smith number 2. That's respectable. For sure, top 3, right? With those 3, 2 Alabama boys and Chase. The pick is in.
With the 6th pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the Miami Dolphins select Jalen Waddle, wide receiver.
Oh, and look who it is.
Did I miss it?
You missed it, and it's big.
Oh, it is Waddle. Wow.
I called it. Damn.
So we're both wrong here. Wow, Waddle just kind of like, I feel like that's a name that just makes sense. The Dolphins, like Waddle, Dolphin, it's like aquatic. But always
Stupid.
So Nathan, this is where you're predicting the first. Real quick, I just want to mention something. Nathan, you have the first predicted trade to happen right here at 7. The line's already 5 minutes into the clock. Okay, let's talk about Waddle as a player.
I like him. Quickest guy in the draft.
But you don't like him?
Eat for days.
See, you don't like him or you do like him?
No, I said I like him. He's my number 2 wide receiver. My strength, I put speed, and then I put speed again, and then I put speed again. And he's a weapon after the catch. He's electric. Guy's electric. Blistering speed. He fits that Tyreek Hill mode. I didn't compare him to Tyreek Hill. My pro comp for him is a healthy Percy Harvin. Even though he's actually not even healthy right now. So maybe Percy Harvin's a really good comp right now. Type of guy.
Yeah. That makes sense. That's a good one. I had Tavon Austin, who's also in the same boat.
Tavon Austin's a bit low. I think Waddle's gonna be a
Tavon
bit
Austin
better
coming
than
out was
him.
a monster. So I don't know what they're talking about.
And I know, cause I wanted him too, cause he killed it at West
Yeah.
Virginia, but in the NFL he couldn't, keep that up. He's elusive with the ball in his hands, constant attention. Like you can't take your eyes fucking off him. It's like Tyreek Hill, where you have to defend the whole field. Negative, of course, he broke his foot.
I mean, that's unfortunate for our boy Card, who's in the chat right now. He said he wanted him to slip to Arizona. I know that was a long shot.
He wanted Waddle.
But yeah, it's official. You can't get Water now. He's off the board. So Lions have locked their pick in, Nathan. With that means your shot of having a trade here is off the board. So unless they
they pick the player and trade him later,
there's no shot they take Justin Fields here.
Then trade him later.
Huh? I don't see
Maybe
that.
the trade's already happened. Maybe the trade is still being faxed. The trade is still, the fax machine isn't working correctly, and then it's just not there yet. So you know what? The Lions think, you know what? We'll do you a favor. We'll pick Justin Fields and we'll trade him later.
Why would you ever do a team like that? Why would you ever take that kind of risk? So with the pick being locked in here, so it's not a trade out. Are we confident to say that
honestly,
this is Sewell?
Honestly, would you be mad if they picked Justin Fields? Would you?
I wouldn't be mad. I'd be confused because everything they've been saying is pointing to a complete rebuild. They're gonna take this kind of gap year with Goff right now, ride him out as much as they can, and then eventually move on. But they want to build an infrastructure, kind of so when the quarterback that they do end up moving on with kind of has a team to kind of like there's a team there already, a structure. Because right now there's nothing in the locker room.
You can do that with Fields. You can sit him. You can have him play behind Goff. You have him sit a year, and then still build your stupid foundation, and then go from there. And then
this
you have Justin Fields
needs to be part of that foundation.
Do they really need to be winning right now?
They don't need to win. They just need a viable roster, and you can't just be passing up on talented prospects like Sewell, who I guess is their pick here. Nathan, who do you think they're gonna pick? 7.
Honestly, with Detroit, they can pick fucking anyone because they have holes fucking everywhere.
That is true. So we honestly can see Devonta Smith here as a receiver because Galladay left.
Yeah,
you can see Sewell, you can see Slater. They definitely need the offensive line help. You can potentially see any kind of defensive player. Although I think any defensive player here this early is pretty sweet for the type of draft that we have, like the type of prospects we have on the board. Anything kind of is going here.
Maybe they
Card says Justin Fields
Micah Parsons. Please don't. Please don't. Like that's the one thing I don't want happening in this draft. Like the Jets could pick a punter, 23, and I'd be happy if it means that Justin Fields is not a fucking Patriot.
How would the Jets pick a big punter would directly influence the Patriots' ability to draft?
No. Like what if the gods told me the only way to stop Fields coming to the Patriots is the Jets picking a punter? Like, fuck it. On 2 punters.
All right, so we're seeing this stuff. Well, who are they talking about? Is that Jalen Waddle?
Yeah, we're on Waddle.
All right, I don't know who that was. I'm like, are they trying to hit us or something? I feel like it has to be O-line here. Their fucking offensive line is so dog water that they absolutely need someone to protect Goff.
Or you go conspiracy theory.
Tyler Lockett is a great comp.
That is true. Yeah, Lockett for Waddle. Yeah, it is a good comp. Or you can go conspiracy theory and make O-line as bad as possible so you get out of the Goff contract peacefully.
And just absolutely destroy him. That's fucked up on every single set. That's absolutely terrible. All right, the Lions are on the clock. Let's react to this. They did right on our base shot. So. How do you feel about the Rams? Because the Rams be talking about the Rams much this draft because they're not in it, or at least the first round. But how do you feel about the Rams getting Matthew Stafford?
I like it for them. They're
Do you think it
upgrade.
puts them above Seattle in the division?
Yeah, because they're already above Seattle. Even with Goff.
Even if they still had Goff?
But they fucking beat them, didn't they?
Okay, but this is a new season.
Yeah, I still have them. Seattle team is not that good.
That's true.
We've been saying that. a whole lot. Like they're not that good. Even when they were like undefeated, even when they were like a top 3, we were saying they're not that good.
So Wilson was that good though.
In the 2021 NFL Draft, the Detroit Lions select Penei Sewell, tackle.
There we go.
Okay,
That's a solid
damn.
pick. That's a solid pick. That's something you cannot be mad at. Best tackle on the board. You got to protect your quarterback. That's the name of the game. And again, down you want to build this foundation. There's not a bigger piece to build that foundation with than Penei Sewell. You want me to start with the analysis first, Nathan?
God damn, there are a bunch of big Samoans on my screen. Okay, go Matt, go.
All right, so obviously, right, Sewell, humongous guy, huge tackle. He's a tackle I believe you can plant on the left side of your line for the next 10. But you can see the Lions room is hype. I bet you they did not believe that Sewell was going to be sitting there at 7. And so now you have a guy that's going to be sitting on the left side of your line protecting Goff or quarterback in 3 years from now. Like who knows who's going to be protecting, but you know he'll be there for the next 10 years.
You know what his tape reminded me of? Mekhi Becton. But even more like refined, even more polished
Yeah.
than Becton.
I would say Becton was a lot more raw coming out.
Yeah, they're both like physical like specimens and like best athlete of the tackle class, but Sewell had like an extra like refinement to him.
Yeah.
I like him. He has all the athletic traits to be Hall of Famer. There are technique issues because he's so young.
Well, you can refine it as he gets to the league.
Yeah, that can be fixed. But he has short arms, 33 and a quarter inch arms, which isn't ideal.
But he is taking motherfuckers out. When you see his
but
motherfuckers get wrecked.
Yeah, that doesn't show.
By the way, Card saying I like that as a Cards fan. I don't feel like Stafford's much of an upgrade.
Ooh.
You saw about the Stafford for Goff trade. Stafford to the Rams trade. I don't know about that card. I feel like Goff is very inadequate as a quarterback. He is like vanilla, like as a flavor. He's like the vanilla of quarterbacks. Like first there was Andy Dalton, now there's Jared Goff. Like he can make all the throws on the field. He's very limited as a prospect. But I feel like Stafford is the opposite of the spectrum, right? He's so hit or miss. When his arm talent is clicking, then you're gonna see deep, crazy throws and everything like that. By the way, Carolina, 2 minutes into the clock, no trades. We both have Carolina trading out of the spot right here.
Yeah, but you can still get the player, right?
If they stay? Do they go Rashawn Slater here?
No. So like, what if I projected a trade and but then the person still gets picked at that spot? I get a point, right?
Yeah, you still get this point.
Even if it's not the same team.
So you still like Sewell at 7, you get a point?
Yeah, but
then we all get 2 points. So for all the points we got so far, we get 2 points for this.
If you get the player right, the pick right,
or the
you get
pick
a point.
Right, yeah. So you get Sewell at 7. So you get 1 point. But everything else was 2 points. So you have 1 point lead on me right now. I mean, Fields can still get taken here by Carolina at 8.
But I didn't have Sewell at 7. I had Sewell at 8. So I didn't get the point there.
Oh, you don't? Who do you have at 7?
I had Fields 7.
Oh. Who do I have at 7? Oh. Cardinal says, do you think Jordan Love is Green Bay's future? I actually just bring that question over to our producer here. The guy behind the camera, if you get me or stuff, Tyler. So if you guys don't know Tyler's been on multiple. Just talk with Card. But just give us like a short comment real quick. But Tyler been on multiple podcasts. Card, you've seen him on my Hollow Light podcast last night. You've seen him on some Weebcast ones, the tier list that we did a couple of days ago. Tyler is a Packers fan, so he can comment on that for a little bit. Tyler, you gonna talk? Hold up. All right.
Okay.
Hold on. Cam Jordan wants all the smoke. He said that Kyle Pitts is a little light in the ass. That's your boy. That's your boy, Matt. Cam Jordan.
Well, if they have Kyle Pitts blocking tight end, block Cam Jordan, if that's Atlanta's game plan, then okay, let's do it. let's do it. Let's go. We can be suit up tomorrow. Let's go. What are we doing? But yeah, Tyler, you go ahead.
When I first heard this, right, I got a notification on my phone. It was like breaking news. Aaron Rodgers, like, what is that one word, right? What is it called? Like, disgruntly, dislike, or whatever. Is like, does not want to stay in Green Bay, right? and like obviously, like those phases of grief, right? Like when like a
Like
family
the
member
7 stages
dies.
of depression.
Yeah, right. Like the first stage is like shock. Okay, that was,
Yeah.
I was in my first stage, like the first like 5-10 minutes of
And the second is like a denial.
exactly right. So I'm in my denial stage right now, right? I'm like, oh, bro, it's Aaron Rodgers. The fuck? Yeah, he's not leaving, bro. Come on, like.
How
he's
would you
not
feel
leaving.
with Jordan Love? Like, his question specifically asked about Jordan Love. Like, do you
If-
believe in Jordan Love? Like, let's say tomorrow Aaron Rodgers is like, you know what? Fuck football. I'm gonna go host Jeopardy for the rest of the time. So he quits, goes joins Jeopardy.
Honestly,
and you have to roll with Jordan Love.
I wouldn't be mad, but the point is, like, if he joins another team, that's where I would be mad, Because
So
like,
you wouldn't be that
'cause-
mad if you retired.
No. Like, oh, hell of a career to him, Probably we'll make the Hall of Fame, right? But like, it's just like it's just the point of like how Green Bay didn't like fit the future plan over Aaron Rodgers, right? They're looking as a team when Aaron Rodgers probably has like a solid like 5-6 years to him, maybe,
Yeah.
maybe, like, and especially since like I feel like this season was like a staple season to him, like this was like
Yeah.
his mad season, just came off an MVP, and then like, so now I think the Packers are realizing like, oh fuck, I think we fucked up,
That makes sense. I
so,
think
like,
with that, it almost guarantees that
they're gonna pick like a
that
receiver,
Packers
right?
should go receiver here.
Yeah, exactly, right? So I think they should find more offensive weapons. Like, okay, our
All right.
offensive weapons are like, like they get the job done, but I feel like we need that next step.
Yeah, I get that.
Like our receivers right now. Oh, Devin Funchess is coming back.
Devin
like,
Funchess. Oh my
exactly, right?
Funches of Funches.
Exactly.
Right? Funches
Like,
of
okay,
Funches.
yeah, I understand. We have
Hold
like
on.
another receiver.
The Panthers
Yeah.
pick is in.
Yeah.
We'll let you continue after this.
Oh snap!
Whoa!
Oh, JC Horn.
JC Horn at 8?
I'm not mad. I'm not mad at it.
All right,
I'm not
let's-
mad.
let's
I'm
let,
honestly not mad.
Well, Tyler, will you wrap up your
Yeah, here, let me just-
tangent
let me
right
just
here, and then
finish.
we'll talk about JC Horn to the Panthers at 8, y'all. JC Horn just went 8 to the Panthers. All right, okay. This is where the draft's getting real messy, Nathan. We struck out on like 4 straight picks. All right, go ahead, Tyler.
Yeah, but like I was saying, like it's just like I just don't want him to leave.
Yeah, you
like
just don't wanna see him in
bro,
another jersey, right?
Exactly. Like, bro, like if he goes host Jeopardy, all right, you go do you, bro. You just got engaged. You go live your life. Like I'm happy you at least brought us Chip to fucking Lambeau, right? Okay, and then okay, I'm just gonna have to deal with Jordan Love, whatever's right. Like, I just don't know. Like it's just I feel like our team right now is just like there's no trust.
Yeah, I feel like
there's no
the
trust.
discourse between management and like the team. I just rewatched The Last Dance. I feel like it's like very similar to like the Bulls at the end of the era.
Like,
Oh, that's a
that's
good
what
one.
I'm saying.
That's a good one.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, there's no trust. Like,
But anyways, let's get to this JC Horn pick, Nathan. This shit is insane. No mock I've read, nothing I've seen in the news, no buzz, no Bleacher Report update has told me that JC Horn was even a candidate for the Panthers here at 8. What did you think of this pick?
I thought they would have invested in their offensive line. I thought they would have like done what the Jets didn't do and try to protect Arnold. But Horn, I love the guy. Like, he has all the physical traits. He's big. He's fast. He plays press man to man really fucking well.
Yep.
His only like knock is that okay, maybe he's a walking pass interference. He's
In the
really
league,
handsy.
that's gonna pass.
He's really handsy, but like honestly, you can teach that out of him. Like, is that not unteachable? I think you can teach that out of him.
Yeah. For me, Jason Horn was not my number one corner. I thought that Patrick Surtain was better just in terms of coverage. I feel like Jason Horn, when you look at him, he sometimes gets lost when you go to quicker guys who can really work off the press. So guys similar to like Devontae Adams or something. So someone like Devonta Smith will cook his ass up, no question, right? But I as a pick for the Panthers, I thought it was interesting. I think their corner room is actually like pretty shallow, playing the Panthers every year. So the pick of a DB here does make sense. I just never thought they were going. I thought for me it was always quarterback was a rumor. O-line was something that they could have addressed. Never did I think they were going to go a horn here. This makes you question because there's a lot of rumors of the Saints trying to jump into the top 10 in order to grab a cornerback. Were they trying to jump Carolina here at 8 for a horn? I'm like, so if the Saints really did jump up, it probably would have been.
Price would have been crazy. The price would have been too crazy.
Well, yeah, to jump from 28 to 7, theoretically. Because 7 probably would be it, right? 7 where the lines were, or 6 with the Dolphins, I guess.
Yeah.
We're looking at at least next year's first for sure. Probably this year's second, and probably, if not next year's second, then the year after that's first and third, something.
But I'm not mad. I like JC Horn. I have him.
Sure.
He's my corner 1A.
I think Surtaan's better, but
Surtaan's my. I'll get to him. I like him. I like Surtaan. There's some limitation.
I guess, but it's also you talking about Justin Fields gets knocked because he's an Ohio State quarterback, right? The system and everything doesn't work. Then what's it called? Surtaan should get a boost for Alabama corners. Alabama corners have been doing really well in the NFL. You got Marlon Humphreys and everything like that. So it's DBs coming out of Alabama are looking really good.
D. Milliner. D. Milliner.
Okay, that was a long time ago. We're talking about the most recent ones. You got Minka
Yeah,
Fitzpatrick.
but he was a Jet, so it's close to home.
You got Minka, you got Marlon Humphrey. I'm sure I'm missing one. Who's that one guy? The safety that came out not that long ago. But Carr's asking, imagine if Surtaan drops to 16. If Surtaan drops to 16, bro, you got yourself a steal. Because that's my corner 1. And if you get him, but there's no shot in hell, I think Surtaan gets past the Cowboys at 10. So, Card, if you really want Surtaan, you better make a call to Denver right now.
I swear to God, Surtaan already has a freaking Cowboys jersey because I swear every mock I look at has him going 10.
Yeah, me too. Tyler, if you can kick over to the double mock real quick. If you look at our mock drafts right here, at 9 to Denver, I have Mac Jones. I feel like there's no way.
Oh.
Sure, the Broncos made a trade for Teddy and they still have Drew Lock, but there have been speculations right now with Drew Lock on the trade block. And that's because I think they go quarterback here. And I think the best quarterback on the board besides Fields might be Mac Jones.
I can't get it right. I picked Trey Lance.
Yeah, the thing is, I thought Justin Fields would be long gone by this pick. So.
Oh, yeah. Guys.
Fields could go here.
Come on, go get Justin Fields.
Yeah.
What are we doing here?
You think they messed up and go Mac Jones? I mean, it's John Elway, right? He's got quarterbacks from before. This is the same guy who drafted Paxton Lynch. So, they go anywhere here.
Drew Lock.
Yo, what's up, Hentai? He said, what are drafts? Hentai, if you're not a fan of football, if you ain't a fan of football, dog, but you're just a fan of us, I really appreciate you, dog. And we're happy to have you here. Just come kick it with us. But a draft is basically every single year in the NFL, every single team gets to draft players from the upcoming college class. So when you go to college, you play, and you enter the pros. Now the NFL has a chance to select you for their team. So that's basically what we're doing right now. Each team is selecting a college player to join their team. And then Card says, I think a Cowboy should pick Slater. Rashawn Slater? That's interesting.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I don't think there's a pressing need for them. I think they'd rather go DB here.
It's a need, though.
Is there a way that you get Smith and you pair up Devonta Smith with Jerry Jeudy and just roll with Locke and Bridgewater?
No, I think you think it's for sure quarterback. It's one of the two, Mac Jones or Justin Fields.
I feel like it should be, but Denver's all over the place. If Denver thinks that they have their quarterback currently in the room, then fuck, and I don't know.
I'd pick Fields.
I'd pick Fields too. But then what do you do?
If they get Fields,
you're just going with the three-headed quarterback competition, a la the Saints having Hill, Winston, and Drew Brees?
Yeah, because they're not paying Bridgewater a lot.
That's true.
Paying for Bridgewater isn't deterring them from picking a quarterback right here.
Yeah.
And look at that list of quarterbacks. A bunch of hot ass, bro. Ever since Manning left.
Jeff Driscoll, bro. Oh my God. Paxton Lynch. Paxton Lynch.
You would think Elway would be a little bit better, recognizing QB talent.
Card says Payne. I know his stream is a little early, so that's interesting. Do they go Surtaan here?
No way. Well, oh no, not when there's fucking premier quarterback Justin Fields on the board, right?
The one Is he really just gonna drop right into New England's lap at 15?
No, dude.
From
did he?
from 9 on, there's no one that needs a quarterback.
Oh, then the trades start, with like Washington and Chicago. But yeah, if they don't have to do any work and get Justin Fields, I'd be so mad.
Oh no, Card, you're all good. You're all good. Like we appreciate your comment. It's just that like what's it called? Yeah, no, you're all good. There's no issues here. I just want to mention it to Nathan so he like if he sees the thing, that's why you're talking. You all good, dog. Lane sees the part.
We both have Surtain at 10. Okay.
Oh, yep. There we go. Patrick Surtain was the pick at number 9. Yep.
Wow, that is mad. They passed up on Fields. What are they doing?
I have not seen this in like anything, bro. And how do you feel if you're like Cowboys now? You sat there and you were like, for the longest time, you believed that you would have your pick of Surtain and JC Horn. Now you have neither. Wow.
What the fuck are they doing? Justin Fields is on the board. Hey, guys. Justin Fields is still on the board, guys. Why are they passing him up?
I'm telling you, I think they just believe in the quarterback. I think the Bridgewater trade does matter. I think they believe they have a quarterback right there in the room. And I believe that they believe that Patrick Surtain is their number 1 corner and that you can't miss the prospect at 1 and 9. But wow, again, the Cowboys thought they had their choice of Surtain and Horn. Now they get neither. Do they reach for Caleb Farley at 10? Do they go edge rusher, reach out for edge rusher, Jalen Phillips here? Is Card right? And they go for Sean Slater at 11.
Yeah, best available. He'd be best available. But dude, like I know AJ Bouye was like pretty trash, but like I didn't see them pick corner. I would have thought.
Oh wait, go ahead. Go ahead.
I would have thought they would have gone like Micah Parsons before they could pick corner, but.
Well, corner the rule with corners you can never have too many, right? Just with injuries and the fact there's so many receivers on the field at once now, you have too many cover corners. Hentai asked, what happens if you don't get picked? Basically, if you don't get picked in the draft, you go into like free agency, so a team can then sign you as an undrafted free agent if they want. If not, then you got to go to like the CFL or Arena Football.
No. If you don't get picked, you are a failure and working at McDonald's.
Yeah, especially if you don't finish college, you don't get your degree. That's not fair. You can go back to school. I'm pretty sure they can go back.
What's Surtain?
That's not Surtain. I think he is.
What do you like about him? Because you're high on him.
I think his technique is phenomenal. When you watch him, it's similar to like Marlon Humphrey, right? His ability to just, and then he's a dog in terms of like he's not scared of the receiver ever facing him. So in terms of a number 1 cornerback, you kind of need a kind of swagger. I feel like he's the cornerback with the highest potential to become a corner that just follows you all across the field to completely shut down.
Potential. Okay, we're gonna disagree. Okay, so my main notes about this guy is that this guy
SDFL.
This guy fucks. Now, what do I mean? I think that Surtain certainly has the best hips in the draft, and when he flips his hips, they move like water. And with how good his hips are, he has to be good in bed. Like, I need my corners to be part-time porn stars because they need good hips. They need good hips.
Crazy.
They need good hips to stay with these guys like Tyreek Hill and like Jalen Waddle, right?
Yep.
Like look at Cromartie, right? Look at Cromartie. Elite corner in his prime with the Jets and with the Chargers. And how many kids does this guy have? He has 14 kids. 14 kids.
That's not bad.
I like Surtain. He's really technically sound. I think he has the best technique of all the corners in the draft. He's long. He has great positioning. His dad played in the NFL as a DB, and he went to Bama. So like so I think that's good, right? But I think that's a knock because then look at it my way. He's been well coached his entire life. That's why he's so technically sound. So I don't think that ceiling is as high as a guy like Farley or like a guy like Horn. I think he has less room to grow.
I would disagree with you there. I think the foundation there really helps him. He's going to slide. He's a professional. He'll know exactly how to act in the locker room. So we're all good on that end, right? Patrick Surtain, you're talking about his smoothness, his silkiness, his ability to get in and out of breaks. That is the reason why he has the highest potential. I feel like he is a corner that has the potential to move with different receivers. You know what I mean? There's receivers that don't really move. They don't follow, right? This guy,
there's-
this guy will.
Okay,
Oh, shit.
there's been a trade, but let me
With
finish.
Eagles.
My biggest gripe about him is that he ran a 4.46 pro day, which is like 4.5 really. But he's slow. Like I want my corners to be blistering fast. I want my corners to be 4.4, like low 4.4. No,
Yeah, I guess, but I think his technique makes up for
he's
it. His
already
technique
he's
makes up for it.
already getting beat. Like in man, like
Oh,
press
also-
man, he's getting beat. He's getting beat. So then like NFL, like you're probably gonna need he's probably gonna need safety help because if he's getting beat in college, like Tyreek Hill, Odell Beckham Jr., they're fucking burning him. So like I don't see the potential.
It does. Okay, this is move on real quick. The Eagles jump from 12, or no, they didn't even jump. Sorry, they just traded for the pick for 10 to Dallas. I think Dallas was like, "What the fuck? We're sitting here and both of our corners are gone." So they're out of the draft. They're like, "Let's get out." So they're out. And I think the Eagles really want this pick because they're taking Devonta Smith, and that's a guarantee here. Because why else would you jump in front of 11?
Wait. Did they swap picks or what?
No, they just took 10.
He just took 10.
Yeah.
Huh.
We don't know the details yet, but they have 10. And then with 10, I think that's gotta be the Devonta Smith.
What the fuck are the Cowboys doing?
Card, let me know if
Future
you agree with
first.
me.
Future
They didn't
first.
release the details yet.
Ooh, so
But it's got to be Devonta Smith, right? Everything that the Giants have leaked leading up to it is Devonta Smith. And the Giants traditionally have been super predictable. We predicted Saquon. We predicted Daniel Jones. So I feel like we know if Devonta Smith's on the board, they're taking Devonta Smith. And the Eagles, the reason why they want to make the push to 10 is to get above the Giants and take Devonta Smith. It's really interesting to see these three divisional rivals all kind of working as a unit right now.
ooh.
What do you think? What do you think is a pick here? Why do you think the Eagles went up to 10?
You make sense. You make a lot of sense with Devontae Smith.
Do you see any other route? Rashawn Slater?
Slater's on the board. I think Slater
Farley?
goes.
Because I think
No.
Slater is someone that also could have been picked by the Giants. So they could be jumping the Giants for Slater and not Smith. I could be completely wrong.
What are the Cowboys doing?
I told you. I think the Cowboys are sitting there thinking that they'd get their choice of Horn and Sertan, and then little did they know both of them would get taken before him, and now they're sitting there with nothing on the board.
What about Justin Fields?
I
Here?
was about to say, there's no
What
way.
about Justin Fields here?
I feel like
You don't
there's
know
been such a backing for Jalen Hurts within just the Eagles fandom in general. They're gonna burn down the city, and you don't want that kind of controversy just as your new quarterback. You want him walking into a situation where he's like, fighting it out with motherfucking with Hurts and I guess it's just Hurts. And what else do they have? They have one other guy. I'm tripping.
Flacco.
Oh, is it Flacco for real?
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's sad. Yeah. Card says I think they should get Devontae. Yeah, I agree. Devontae should do the pick here. Or not Devontae, sorry, Devonta. My bad. Cowboys probably picking Farley. The Cowboys didn't move down to 12, so in order to get Farley, they'd have to trade back into the draft or trade back into the first year.
I'm sorry.
That's
this is
crazy
not-
though with the Eagles.
Okay. You think Jerry Jones had anything to do with this trade? Because all I know about Jerry Jones is he's not trading back.
He didn't trade back. He traded out. He didn't even trade for.
Yeah, he traded out, bro. It's not.
But I think
Jerry
he's going to trade
Jones
back
had
in.
nothing to do with this.
Yeah, but I think both of their selections that they wanted are gone, and then they got confused. And like, let's buy us some more time. Let's get out, and then let's calibrate and get back in and take whoever we need to take. I think it's a smart move for both teams. Do the Cowboys have 12? On my thing, it says the Eagles still have 12.
Yeah, my thing says that too. So, guarantees the Patriots quarterback, a Patriots quarterback then.
Of Mac Jones and yeah, unless both Chicago
And they get
Washington jumps up.
they
With
get
the Eagles having two
They
picks.
get the choice. Oh, if they get the choice, there's still a chance they pick Mac Jones.
Wait, what's it called? The Eagles have two picks. What are they gonna do with the second? Do you think they go Devonta Smith and then Rashawn Slater with the second?
Rashawn Slater
Card
might
says they
not
got
be there.
12 and a third rounder. All right, if that's true,
Okay.
then
Well, then that's
Farley here would
Devontae
make
Smith.
sense. Because I don't see Farley going to either Eagles or the Giants, but who knows? What do you say,
That
Nathan?
makes Devontae Smith more reasonable than just jump the Giants to make sure to get the guy.
Yeah. I think Devonta Smith is a guarantee at 11.
I had
If he doesn't
Devontae
get
Smith
custody.
to the Eagles in my mock like
At
all
12?
day. Yes, at 12 I had
Did
him.
you change it?
Yes, because I switched to Jamar Chase at 5, so that means Miami is picking a wide receiver, so then I picked Smith at 6. But but in my original draft, right, I had like Sewell and then Chase 6. That means Devontae Smith at 12. That would have worked. It went to the Eagles. Going to the Eagles, I think.
Okay, Nathan. There we go,
Visual.
Devonta Smith.
The visual.
Yep, there we go. Yeah, we're correct here. So Devonta Smith does go to the Eagles. I think it makes a ton of sense. I don't think we got to talk about too much because we just talked about it like in great lengths of why it makes sense. But now let's talk about Devonta Smith as a player. Anything you want to start?
Yeah, there is a lot to like. He's quick. He's good hands. He's high catch point. Good catch radius. Of course, the main question with him is how is he gonna handle the physicality of the NFL? Because
I like the belt with the suit. That's kind of clean. But I continue.
Yeah, he do got drip. Yeah, but his size is definitely a concern. Like if he's struggling with press man coverage in college, like wait, Stephon Gilmore gets to take his freaking hands on him. Like,
Yeah.
I'd be worried, but like I'd be more worried if it was like 10 years ago. I think the way the league is trending, it's gonna be less of an issue.
Yeah.
I really like it.
And you know what? What was it? Oh, the former Heisman winner, his game speaks for itself when you watch the tape. The weight concerns, they disappear when you watch the actual tape. He's in and out of his break. He's so smooth. He gets vertical very fast. He's explosive after the ball. Not as explosive as his teammate, Jalen Waddle, but he's very clean. He's very it's like he's so smooth, right? In and out of his breaks, it feels like you can't help but just get lost. And I feel like there's very little corners that can stick with him.
His route running is special.
He's
Right off the break, technically sound, smooth. Like he just glides. The guy just glides on the field.
Yeah, I wouldn't say his second gear. It's almost like it's like if his teammate Waddle was like a Ferrari, right? He's more similar to like an electric car, so like a Tesla, where it's like the top end speed obviously not near as fast or as quick, but it's like it has sneaky acceleration. Like the top end speed of Tesla, it's kind of fast, and then you don't notice it. It doesn't make a sound. That's kind of like Devonta Smith. So silky, so smooth. Gets his top gear very fast.
Also, hearing his Heisman speech, he's a high character, mentally strong person, high character guy. That's what I like. I don't feel confident doubting this guy, knowing that he's been through shit. He's overcome shit.
And he has just good receiver skills in terms of like getting his hands up quick, tracking the ball in the air. You know what I mean? Out of his break, immediately looking for the ball, boom, securing the catch, and then looking to get yards. Like he's crisp. There's not much. You want to talk about Jamar Chase getting 1,700 yards? This guy got 1,856 with 23 touchdowns. Nathan, that's insane.
That is true, but then again, in Alabama, there's a bunch of wide receivers on that team. You're not getting all the attention, right? Because you can't put all the attention on him because then there's Waddle on the other side. There's another
to be fair, it's
four-star
like the
guy.
LSU receivers were just like garbage. We have one that's projected to go the first round this year. There was one that was like highly touted coming out last year, and there's Thaddeus Moss as well coming out that draft. So there's still there's talent on the LSU roster.
Look at the Alabama wide receivers of last year's class. They weren't that impressive, if you ask me. Judy and Ruggs.
Okay, but I think if you're arguing like the quarterbacks they're playing with, they're playing with some of the worst quarterback play of all the receivers I've ever mentioned. Like if you're talking about CeeDee Lamb and Justin Jefferson and like those guys, then yeah, of course they would look smaller in comparison. And T. Higgins even because their quarterback, they're playing with Drew Lock and Derek Carr is good, but Henry Rose is playing. Yeah.
Oh shit!
Whoa, the Bears did just trade up. Oh, good catch, Tyler. What the fuck? So the Bears are 11. This is where Fields goes, right?
Please, I pray to God. Don't fuck it up. Because if they fuck it up,
all right, the Bears got Fields.
They
obviously the pick isn't in yet, but I feel like it's got to be.
if they fuck it up, it's New England that's getting him. So
If
please,
Goodell is
please.
like, with
Please,
the
please,
11th
please.
overall pick, the
Mac
Chicago
Jones,
Bears select
oh
Mac
my
Jones,
God.
quarterback, Alabama. Well, what's our reaction? It's gonna be for you. It's gotta be depression. I don't really care as much. But okay, let's talk about it. If Fields goes to Chicago, are they a guarantee for a wild card spot?
I mean, wild card. I don't know. Personally, I think Fields maybe he's a guy that could use a redshirt year. Me, I think he's good. I don't know if he's like ready off the bat good, but he'll be good. It's obviously a fucking upgrade on Trubisky.
Yeah, for sure. I think the athleticism is great because that's the one of the favorite parts about Trubisky coming out, right? Was the fact that the athleticism was there and he could get out of the pocket, he could get mobile, he could get yards while running, and Fields has that potential too. I just think Fields is a better arm than Mitchell Trubisky. And accurate, he's tougher, so you
What are
can't
the
miss out
Giants
on
doing?
Trubisky here. Cannot miss out. What are you gonna do with that if you guys didn't pick Zach Wilson?
Huh?
So what are you gonna do with the headband if you guys didn't take Zach Wilson?
Oh yeah, I had it ready. I wouldn't have worn it, obviously.
Would you have even told
What
us
are the
about
Giants
it?
doing?
Would you just have snuck it into your trash?
Yeah, I
can?
would have ripped it. I would have ripped it. What are the Giants doing? Because they're trading back.
I think their guys are
where
gone. I think they wanted Smith. I think they wanted Waddle. And I think they wanted
Okay.
J.C. Horn or Patrick Surtain. And guess what? They got there. All four were gone. The way this draft is projecting out right now, it's crazy. You know what makes it even worse? There's no fucking way Caleb Farley makes it to the Saints at 28. There's no way. No shot. Look at the way the corners are going right now. I thought we'd see a run out at O-lineman before we see a big run at
Yeah.
receiver. I'm surprised Slater is still on the board. And then Card is very correct. At 12, Dallas is at 12.
Harley can
All
go
right, let's
there.
look at this pick. So the Bears get the 11th, the Giants get the 20th, a 5th, next year's 1st, and a 4th.
Ooh. It's
What
worth
do you think?
it.
The Bears are jumping 9 picks.
It's worth it if you're getting Justin
If you get a
Fields.
quarterback for the future, if you're getting your guy.
No. If you're getting Mac Jones, you got fleeced.
We say
Pick
this.
is in.
Mac Jones is getting a ton of hate right now. What if Mac Jones is actually good? All right, hold up.
The NFL is supporting our nation's path to recovery from COVID-19 by focusing on the critical issues
Oh, fucking nervous, man.
food insecurity,
You saw the shot with the
Hurry up!
Redskins jumping up to Dallas at 12.
Hurry up!
throughout the pandemic.
Hurry up! God damn!
In communities of color, indigenous communities,
Very long speech.
Oh my god, dude, you're killing me.
we're joining
This is like when you popcorn to the wrong person in popcorn reading, and you're just like, "Fuck, this guy."
It's when you don't know where you're the spot where the class is.
I need just my lighting after this, but I don't want to miss this pick.
leading the greater Auburn Gresham.
They're trolling. They know it's something crazy.
Yeah,
Creating a federally qualified
everyone in the live chat just watching us right now, like,
becoming a real
I bet you Card is like 30 seconds ahead of us, and he's still waiting for the pick.
open 2022. Congratulations, Carlos, and please take it away with the Bears selection.
Oh my god. Wait. It's not on my screen yet, so I don't know.
Boy, how exciting is this? With the 11th pick in the
Yeah.
2021 NFL Draft, the My Chicago Bears select Justin Fields, quarterback, Ohio.
Go.
Let's fucking go! Let's go!
I'm excited for this.
He's
I feel like-
not a patriot. He's not a fucking patriot. He's not a filthy patriot. He's not a filthy patriot. Let's go!
Okay, Nathan, while you go crazy, I'm gonna give my initial reaction with this. And then my first bold statement, right? We're obviously gonna have our pre-draft, our preseason show, like we always do. We'll have that where we make our official locked-in picks of the year for Super Bowl winner, MVP, all that stuff. But I'm gonna say right now, my initial pick for Rookie of the Year is going to be Justin Fields. I think Justin Fields is walking into a situation that's like tailor-made for success. He's gonna have a great defense behind him. He's throwing to Allen Robinson and just like he has a talented backfield behind him with David Montgomery. He has Matt Nagy, who's a good coach and a good structure of a team. Right, it's a team that has already put Justin Fields. You're our guy. We're gonna support you. I think it's great. And then I think it's a great situation for him.
I agree with most of the points you said, except
Go
for the
off
fact.
on here real quick, and then I'm gonna just adjust my lighting. And you think Zach Wilson's gonna be Rookie of the Year? But fuck you.
Damn! I was gonna agree with most of the points, but Zach Wilson is the Rookie of the Year this year. I don't care what the hell you're saying. Justin Fields, my report. My notes were, why the hell is he falling? Because I don't know why. I really don't. Because he has a rocket of an arm, but he's also accurate as fuck. He has epilepsy, but he's still good with color flashing in front of him. Like, he stays in the pocket and he's making that throw. The true modern QB, dual threat, in the pocket, capable runner. He's not like with Lance. He's like a first read and then bail guy, but Fields isn't that. He progresses to the second read.
Yeah,
athletic freak. The guy's a fucking linebacker. 6'3", 230, runs 4'4".
The guy's huge.
Oh, dude, huge, bro. And he's a fucking dog, bro. He got his ribs cracked against Clemson. Came back, put 6 touchdowns on their asses, bro. He's durable, which he'll need in the NFC
Chicago,
North.
Yep.
Natural born leader. He literally brought football back to the Big Ten.
And he was there,
maybe he stays too cool in the pocket. Like, I think he takes too many sacks. He needs to be quicker. Like, the main knock by him that I'll allow that he needs to be quicker everywhere. Like, decision making, his mechanics needs to be touch quicker. Yep. I think he can do it sometime behind a more established QB. Obviously, he's not getting that right here.
By the way, this quality for Justin Fields' webcam right now is awful. It just makes him look really bad. Real quick, I got 2 chats to you to read to you, Nathan. First off, Charlie says maybe they can come visit you, baby. So you got DM request. You can respond to that however you want to. And the card says, feel bad for Andy Dalton, low key. He really thought he was about to start. So we didn't even talk about that factor, right? Andy was supposed to be the guy, right? Yeah. All right, cool. Yeah, that's fine.
There's no point going to our mocks anyway because they're
our mocks are tough. But how do you feel about the Andy Dalton piece of this? Card brings up a really good point here.
Why do I care about Andy Dalton? From the Bears, why do I care?
True. So do you think that like if your guy was on there, you gotta make that move?
We owe him nothing. Like, good Andy Dalton, you can be my bridge QB.
But do you think Andy Dalton is gonna start week 1? I think he does. I think.
There's a good chance.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be similar to Tyrod Taylor and Justin Herbert with this Fields Dalton situation. Dalton probably starts. If like worst case scenario, they're like, hey yo, functions done real quick and just and just get that shit and then zip. Justin Fields Rookie of the Year.
I think it reminds me of Deshaun Watson just like 4 years ago, but this time the Bears are picking the good quarterback.
Oh, instead of who they passed on, it was Trubisky, right?
They picked Trubisky, they passed on Mahomes and Watson.
Yeah, you know that Mahomes thing bites me in the ass every single time because he was supposed to be a saint.
Yeah. But back to Fields, right? I think his physical attributes are mouthwatering, but his weakness can be coached out of him. Really, like when we look at it, his weaknesses are, yes, you can get rid of the ball faster. I guess you can touch up your mechanics, but if you can fix all that, you have a fucking guy. Here's my pro comp. Either a faster Dak Prescott with straight legs or a Deshaun Watson that can keep his dick in his pants.
I feel
that's how good
similar.
I think he
Mine's
is.
like a hybrid of Dak Prescott and Ben Roethlisberger. In terms of while in the pocket, he looks like Ben Roethlisberger completely. The size, the structure, the arm, the presence. Like when he's sitting in the pocket, it's like a monument, right? It's like not a single person that you have on defense is gonna bring this guy down. That's what it feels like. And then while out of the pocket, while moving, he looks a lot like Dak Prescott, right? He's not like blazing fast, even though he did run like a 4.4, 4.3, something like that. He doesn't look blazing fast on tape, but he has enough speed to bite you every single time. Anyways, the Cowboys pick is in. We didn't really talk much about the Cowboys here. Carter says the Cowboys could very well go Micah Parsons here. I agree with that.
Oh, Sean Lee replacement?
Yeah, I Micah Parsons here seems, again, I've been using this term a lot, but it seems pretty sweet at 12. just seems very high. But if they believe, like Cowboys have consistently, right, year in, year out, have taken guys despite off the field issues, right? Right, like they don't care about that
Yeah.
shit. They never did.
Yeah.
And then because of that, I very well feel like they could go Micah Parsons here. Hentai says, peace out. See you, Hentai. Appreciate you coming to the stream, even though you don't watch football.
Jeez.
Love to catch you in the next Weebcast or whatever we do. We have a Weebcast coming up actually on next Friday. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, I feel like Hentai's homeboy's name is Hentai, so it's like let's say Hentai constantly out this motherfucking street. But like, it's like, hey yo, what's up, Pornhub? It's like,
It's like those donos on the actual like, big streets where they have to, like, you know,
Yeah.
say, yeah.
what's up? My mom just got drilled by a big cock 13. I appreciate that the $20 donut.
Mac Jones.
Oh, Micah Parsons.
Oh, okay.
Nice card calls it with Micah Parsons here.
Is he your number one linebacker?
Yeah, he is. In terms of actual tangible skill, I thought so too. And Card says New England definitely getting Mac Jones. Is that so New England to get Mac Jones?
That is so New England.
But yeah, continue.
Like
What's our analysis
prototypical-
on Micah Parsons here?
What is there not to like physically? Big, strong, quick as fuck. Finishes well. I think he's like scheme agnostic in a way. Like I think he can play middle, he can play outside, maybe inside. I like him as a prospect. I don't have my linebacker one because I really like Jeremiah Owusu Koromoa, but I really like Micah Parsons as well.
I would say Jeremiah, linebacker from Notre Dame, in coverage is better than Parsons. That's it.
No doubt.
Yeah, but I think that's it. I think everything else Parsons blows him out of the water. Gap filling, size, movement speed. I think as a pass rusher, I think as a blitz, I think on the field, like his field awareness is great. I think side to side. I think if you're building a linebacker for this age of football, for 2021 football, he's going to look a lot like what Micah Parsons does. Size, speed, strength. Like, watch. You're going to see him in these highlights real quick. Just absolutely blow up holes. Just absolutely fill and just dominate linebackers. Linemen, running backs. Just take them on. With that kind of strength, with that kind of size, he's going to do that. And I think it carries over to the NFL level. I think Parsons here, they have Jalen Smith. They have, what's that guy's name? The guy that came from Boise.
Fucking neck collar guy.
Yeah.
I'm talking about really good neck collar guy. What's his name?
It starts with an L. It starts with an L.
Oh, he got hurt last year.
An NFL podcast. We should know this.
He got hurt last year, but he
wore 54 or something like that.
I know he has a neck collar.
Oh, fuck. Lane Vander Esch.
Fuck.
There you go.
Yes, Leighton Vander
And he wore
Esch.
55. Yeah, there we go. Carson's Leighton. Yeah, you're right. Leighton Vander Esch. I don't know how we completely sold on that. But like both of us, like as a unit, we failed. But Leighton Vander Esch with Jalen Smith, Leighton Vander Esch, Micah Parsons, they have 3 first-round caliber linebackers. Jalen Smith obviously slipped to the second or whatever he did. But
no, there's obviously Micah Parsons isn't perfect. They are
he has
character concerns, which he's been named in the lawsuit and accused of bullying and hazing. And Matt, are you familiar with what he's been accused of?
Not intimately. I know he's definitely has issues, but
I will say it, and then we'll see your reaction. So the guy is accused of stripping his teammates naked, humping them, putting his penis in their faces. I'm sorry, but if you're gonna do that, you're getting nowhere near my football team.
What? I'm honestly, that just sounds like he got caught. Like, it's not something like, I don't want to like, I played football, so I'm like, it's not stuff that's unfamiliar.
So you've been putting dicks in other guys' faces.
I did it. I'm just saying there were not guys that did it. There were,
I'm sorry, but I'm not having that in my locker room. No one's getting centimeters, inches away from a Pornhub
That's
feed.
that's not that's the unfamiliar territory for football. But
You would know
Michael
more than me,
Parsons,
right? But
I think it's good.
I'm not having that.
Yeah. But anyways, to talk about the off the field issues, the Cowboys have traditionally always taken off the field issue characters, dating back to Des Bryant coming out of Oklahoma State, right? So they've
Yep.
always done that consistently. They were in the conversation for Johnny Football, even though they like making news like that. They might like making headlines. Jalen Smith not really off the field concerns. He had medical issues,
Injury,
but they took
yeah.
that risk, right? They're not afraid of taking risks with a draft pick. That's kind of my point here. Anyways, the Chargers are up on the clock at 13, Nathan. I think they're calling right now, trying to get a trade back here. But I think if they stay, they're taking Slater.
No. Slater. It's a no-brainer here.
I think they're looking to trade back. I think they need more
No,
capital.
I think it's a no-brainer right here. Slater.
Well, I think if they stay, it's a no-brainer. I don't think who else could you take here. Okay, let's not lock in all the way, right? Let's see. Let's open up our options a little bit because this has been a crazy draft. We've got a lot of picks wrong. Nathan, who
Wait,
else do you think
have we got a pick right since after 5? I think after 5
no.
we've been wrong. We've been wrong the whole way.
Since
Chase.
6. Who the fuck? Oh, since Waddle at 6, we've been wrong
We've been wrong. We've been wrong
the
no.
entire time.
So we're still tied. We're still tied.
Yeah, let's open up the book here, Nathan. At 13, we've been wrong before. Can they take anyone else here? Can they go pass rusher? Can they go Jalen Phillips? Can they go?
Arizona.
Yeah, can they go? I guess if you want to look at different tackle, yeah,
They have their
Darisaw.
pick. They have their pick of.
Could they go receiver? Rashad Bateman.
Too high. That's way too
Elijah
high.
Moore.
Too high, bro.
Could you
Back
be
of
looking
both.
at Caleb Farley at corner at 13?
I guess.
There's a run on corners. If you
guess.
don't believe, if you feel like the cornerback's in need, I don't know.
They
See,
do
I
need
feel like
him
this is
because
lining
they
up for
lost.
Cardinals to pick Farley, and I don't like it. You don't want Cardinals? All right, Card. If the Cardinals do not go cornerback with their pick, who do you think? Like who would you like in that spot if you don't get a corner? So I mean, yes, Sertan and Water is off the board for you. Would you be? I have them mocked going Rashad Bateman. Would you be happy with Rashad Bateman?
What the fuck, man?
What? Rashad
16.
Bateman? Yeah, 16.
I don't even have him in my first round.
You don't have Rashad Bateman in front. How many receivers do you have going?
I have Tony and Marshall ahead of him.
What? Seriously? Bateman's explosive. Bateman's good. Bateman's tall. Bateman has the best size of all the receivers we listed. Like everyone. What do you mean? He's like 6'4", right? Am I tripping?
6'4"? I don't remember him being 6'4". Let me see my
That's
notes.
such a. Oh, he's 6'1". Oh, he's 6.
Yeah.
He's not 6'6", but I still think. But he plays like he's 6'4". When you watch him, in the tape, explosive. Gets over corners. That's what I'm talking about. He'll jump over your ass. The speed is looking really good. I just think he's more explosive than both. Probably not Kadarius Toney, but I feel like his off the field issues really draw him back comparatively. What's up?
6'1", 190. The guy's light. He's light in the ass.
Yeah, but
He
he's
didn't play.
getting over. When you watch his tape, he don't play. It's like Devonta Smith, but that's to an extreme degree. He gets over fools, Nathan.
No, but he lost weight because he had a bad case of COVID, right? So he was like 200. He's 190 now. So like, he missed the season. He missed the season. So like,
he'll gain it back.
and my real like thing about him is like slow release. Slow release. He
by the
takes
way,
it.
Card says he wants Darisaw or Slater if he's still there. So he doesn't like either of our picks.
Yeah,
Bro, I think Bateman's my fourth best receiver in this offense.
because I don't think they go wide receiver. What the fuck? They don't need.
Yeah,
It's
Terrence
not a
Marshall that high.
pressing need. Yeah, I really like Marshall.
Okay, rank your receivers right now, real quick.
Well, the top 3.
Yeah,
and
okay, besides
then
them.
4A, 4B is Tony and Marshall. Then
After that,
then Bateman, then Moore, then other Moore.
Rondale Moore. Yeah. For me, I have those 3. I have
Bateman.
Bateman. I have Kadarius Toney. I have Elijah Moore. And then I have Terrence Marshall. And then I have Rondale Moore. And then I have what's the guy like Eskridge or something? The guy out of what does he play? Like Colorado or something? Dontrell Eskridge?
You don't have De'Ami Brown. He's getting hyped.
Yeah, I like Eskridge better. I feel Eskridge in about his picks. Fuck, what's the name?
Okay, the Chargers pick is in.
Dwayne Eskridge. I think Dontrell or something like that. Dwayne Eskridge is my pick. I mean, like I like him better than yeah. He's the next on the list. Yeah, you gotta protect Herbert here. Herbert was getting absolutely murdered this past season. He was playing great, but was getting absolutely just rammed on by multiple defensive ends, defensive tackles, linebackers, safeties, cornerbacks. Everyone's having their free shot at Herbert. You gotta protect him.
Now, if they say Darrisaw, I get a point because although
Why
I don't
the fuck
have.
is there a surfboard on fucking? They're not gonna go Darrisaw over fucking Slater.
You never know who they like.
2021 NFL Draft. The Los Angeles Chargers select
Rashawn Slater. There we go. Yep.
Yep.
Oh, Rashawn Slater's a junior? I didn't even know that. But Rashawn Slater. That's a good pick. This reminds me a lot of like the Andres pick we had a couple years back. I thought this is a pick you need. This is a guy that can kick inside a guard probably and play guard for the next like 10, 15 years. Or play tackle and be a very solid tackle for the next 10, 15 years. So this leaves as the best offensive lineman on the board, it leaves what's it called?
Darrisaw.
It leaves
tackle
Vera
is
Tucker.
Darrisaw. Or Tucker inside.
He's
guard.
the best guard prospect in this draft. Can Minnesota go Vera Tucker here? Quite possible. Don't you have them going Vera Tucker here?
Yes, I do.
They could very well go Vera Tucker here. They could easily go Jalen Phillips as a pass rusher because you know they need that. So in a pair with Daniel Hunter, they could go the linebacker. From they go the linebacker from Notre Dame. I'm not gonna try to go for his name right now.
Jeremiah Wosu-Koromo.
Yeah, they could go. They go a lot of different
I'll talk later.
The only thing with confidence is they're probably not gonna go receiver. Or my pick could happen. I get 3 points if the Saints decide to go move up to 14 right here and take Caleb Farley away from the Cardinals.
Nice.
But that means Mac Jones is falling shit to New England's lap. If they decide, what if New England doesn't make a move? What if New England tries to trade for Gardner Minshew, like Bill Simmons has been talking about for the last 3 months?
No. I think they're happy with Mac Jones.
A Garoppolo play?
No. Okay, No, I just think that Mac Jones is too much of a Patriots player for them to pass up. You know what I mean?
If Mac Jones' ceiling is Matt Ryan,
I'll talk later.
I was seeing a podcast. I forgot what it was recently. It was either the Bill Simmons podcast, Ryan Russell's podcast, or First Draft. But one of them, someone on that show, like as a guest, was like, "Yeah, so like Mac Jones not a bad player. You're looking at as your worst, your floor is Kirk Cousins, and looking at your ceiling, Drew Brees." I was like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "Isn't that kind of a like giving him like a lot of leeway here?" Carson's like kind of like us picking someone like Kelvin Joseph or Cisco in round 2 too. Not surprising. What if the Vikings go Mac Jones here? If you're not completely sold on Kirk Cousins, his deal ends up in like a year or two. Rashawn Slater. Hey, Tim Wolf, let's go. But yeah,
let's not pick. Let's pick. Let's have Kirk Cousins and pick Kirk Cousins 2.0. It makes no sense to me.
The floor is Kirk Cousins, Nathan, but you can have Drew Brees.
Floor? Hold on.
Drew Brees.
You think his floor is Kirk Cousins?
That's what they said. They said floor was Kirk Cousins, ceiling
was
Drew Brees.
They're not right. I think
they're not right.
Okay, you know who my player comp? You know who my player comp is?
Card, by the way, he says homie on the bottom. I get excited. Homie on the bottom, his name is Nathan. I need to put like the actual names on the thing so we actually have that. But yeah, Nathan. Here, I mean, maybe he's talking about Elijah Vera Tucker just because you mocked him. So Elijah Vera Tucker here would make a trade alert.
Uh-oh. Hey,
wait, he's got to be New Orleans, right? 28.
Jets. Oh! Hey, ABT.
Yeah, Elijah Vera Tucker.
Turn the card in. Turn the card in. Vera Tucker. Oh, yeah.
What did you guys think, Mac Jones?
Stupid. As We get our guy. Yes, we have draft capital to spend. I had us as one of the teams trading up. I didn't pick it.
What's up, Todd?
What took so long?
12 was Cowboys. It was Micah Parsons. Oh no, Eagles. No, it was Cowboys. Micah Parsons, right?
Oh,
Yeah, because Slater was 13. Yeah, Micah Parsons.
yeah, right.
Yeah, Micah Parsons.
Yeah, Parsons 12.
But yeah, damn, you're gonna get a point here too. Cause
Yes,
Elijah Vera Tucker. Let's go here.
ABT.
I
Yeah.
actually get a point. There was a trade at this spot. I didn't get the exact trade, but there was a trade at 14. I knew Minnesota. I didn't see them staying at 14. What did you guys give up?
Yeah.
I don't see what the price was.
I saw us. We have capital. We have 21 picks in the next 2 years. It makes sense to trade up. Get our guy. Yes, I'll be so happy.
What do you guys
So
do? Okay.
If
you
we
guys don't get
get,
Elijah Vera Tucker, what do you guys do go? What do you guys go with Rashad Bateman?
oh, I'd be sad. Farley, I'm good with that too. I'm good with
We're
that
also
too.
looking at potentially the linebacker from Notre Dame, Jeremiah Owasu.
Koromoa.
Am I gonna get that right?
Koromoa. I'd be happy with him
We're
too.
looking at
I don't-
who else could you get here?
Okay.
Darisol as a tackle
I'd
prospect.
be whelmed.
Jalen Phillips as a pass rusher. If you guys wanted to get an edge
I
player,
like him.
but needs to
I like
check
him
above,
too.
I want to
but
see what
I
you guys
think-
give up. If it's depending on what it is, that's how I'll make my pick. Because if you guys give up, let's say like this year's second, right, to move up to 14. Let's see, this year's second, next year's fifth. That's kind of high for Jalen Phillips. If not, then I don't know. We'll see.
It's Vera Tucker. Like, turn the card in.
I like Vera Tucker. I feel like Vera Tucker's a Pro Bowl guard. He is in the mode of like your Zach Martins, your
Quentin Nelson.
Brandon Scherfs, Quentin Nelson, guys who are very, very talented tackles who switch over to very, very talented guards who play tackle in college. And then some people are like, oh yeah, guard's not the sexy pick. Well, sometimes
But
you
that's
have a
our
guard,
biggest position of need.
yeah, that's gonna be sitting there for 12, 13 years. I think Makai and Elijah Vera Tucker next to each other. Oh, Nathan, you might have one of the best offensive lines in 3-4 years. If you gotta build it out a little bit more, get the other side all right and straightened out. But you have the foundation there, You have your Zach Martin, Tyron Smith. You know what I'm talking about?
Facts. It's probably easier to go with positions I don't want. Running back, please no.
There's no way
There's
you
no
trade up for
quarterback.
like Najee Harris.
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
No
there's no
quarterback, no safeties, no defensive tackles,
This kind of
Nope.
seems high for a safety here.
no wide receiver either. I don't want any of the wide receivers, especially if we're trading up
Yeah,
here.
makes sense.
I don't want a wide receiver. Linebacker I'm okay with. Edge I'm okay with. Corner I'm okay with. O-line I'm okay with. So any of those positions, I'll be ecstatic.
Would
Yeah.
you go like the only safety on the board that could go this high is what, Trayvon Moehrig?
No way. I don't even like him that much.
Yeah, if you take him, that's kind of rough. I feel really bad. But
Could have got him
yeah, I
at
think
23.
okay.
The fuck?
What would say with the top five? Let's top five, right? It was probably Elijah Vera Tucker at number one, as like the most projected to be there. I think Farley. No, actually, I think Jeremiah Owasu Koromoa is two, and then you have Farley, and then you get Jalen Phillips, and then Kwity Paye probably.
Yeah. Around, yeah. I agree with that. Because then,
Or maybe I forgot Darisol. Darisol's been mentioned too if you're going all lineman. But
first of all, yeah, I don't mind.
Yeah.
Any of those guys, I don't mind.
as long as it's not.
But Vera
safety.
Tucker,
There's no way you take
is
safety, right?
no brainer. No. It's not even that big of a need. Marcus May is like top
He's
3.
only one. You play two safeties on the field at a time.
Marcus May is top 3 in the league.
Top
right.
Stop it.
Let's get that right.
Stop it. He's not better than Marcus Williams.
Two-thirds, dude.
Oh, 2/3 not
Look
even
at
that
the
bad.
package. That's not bad at all.
Well,
Move up
You know what?
eight.
You know what it could be? Because you're falling very similar to the Saints. When the Saints had 2 first-round picks and 2/3, and then we made out. Because you know who got in the third?
Move up
We got Kamara
9.
and Hendrickson. So,
Move up 9 spots. I'm not mad at all.
I feel like a lot of people are gonna be out as like what's it called? Very happy with the way the Jets ended up. And you know, with the second, you can get very good running back in the second, anyways. Or you know
Yeah.
what? You can eat
Yeah.
off of Rondale Moore or Dwayne Eskridge. You know?
Etienne at 34 makes sense, if he drops there. But signed, sealed, Elijah Vera Tucker, USC kid as well, perfect. Hey, yo, JD making moves. Joe Douglas making moves, bro.
Very aggressive. Very aggressive. Elijah Vera Tucker. I feel like, oh, you can get a point here. Pretty mad. I had Elijah Vera Tucker, I think, going way earlier. Did I not? Tyler, can you cut to our double mock draft? Oh, wait, actually, after this. Oh, wait, we should have recorded this.
Oh, we
It's all right, it's all right.
we didn't know it was gonna happen.
Yeah.
The New York Jets select Elijah Vera.
And maybe I'll go back into the stream and cut it myself.
Let's
there we
go.
Dude,
Let's
they were sad.
go.
She was sad.
He doesn't know what he's talking about. He doesn't know what
no
he's
football, though.
He doesn't know anything because we just got our guy, right? Our biggest need besides quarterback, which we addressed in round 1, Zach Wilson. We just got Pro Bowl level guard Elijah Vera Tucker. Thank you.
And
We're
his USC
building
guys,
the wall. We're building the wall. Oh, perfect. I love it. The Jets always seem to win the draft. We never win football games, but we win the draft. We're
That's
winning
true.
the draft
Did
right
you guys
now.
get like a good grade last year too?
I swear to God, every year we're like a really good drafting team. Every year, I don't remember us having a bad, quote unquote, bad draft, but we just don't win football games, you know? Oh, perfect.
Damn. What kind Elijah Vera Tucker?
And I get a point.
Yeah, that's and let's see. The Patriots could go Mac Jones here. If they don't go Mac Jones, who do we see? Do we see Jeremiah Owasu? Whatever. I can't get his last part of his name. Never. Cormoa.
Cora
So
Moa.
Jeremiah Owasu Cormoa. Can we see the Patriots game? I feel like he's a very Patriots type player, right? In the mode of like Jamie Collins, and they've had coverage linebackers for years. Kyle Van Noy. This seems like a guy who fit. He's very smart player too. I feel like it fits very well. Could you see them go receiver? That's definitely a possibility. You know, you don't want to throw to. Well, they have weapons now, but who's their like best receivers, right? Like what? Nelson Aguilar,
Jesus Christ.
right?
No, the best receivers are Hunter Henry, you know. And
Yeah, I'm saying besides the tight end, Hunter Henry and Jonnu Smith, right?
Yeah.
But actual receivers are playing outside the numbers, right?
God damn.
Could they
36
reach
reps?
for Rashad? I feel like Elijah Moore fits their scheme, right? Edelman retired. You need a guy for that slot role. They drafted Aguilar to be it, but Elijah Moore, very good. Are you scared because of N'Keal Harry a couple years ago? Possibly.
Yeah, Bill Belichick don't really do
Can
good
they go
in
for
the draft.
protection? They lost their lineman
first
this year,
round.
didn't they? They lost their tackle. Could you see them go
Yeah.
lineman here? Could you see them go Darrisaw? Could you see them go pass rusher? They need help on the defensive line. Could you see them go Jalen
No.
Phillips?
Dude, oh man, I can already see it, bro. They're gonna convince themselves that Mac Jones is Tom Brady. I can already see it.
Or Matt
I can
Ryan?
already see it. No, Tom Brady because of the Patriots. I already see it.
But
They're
come
gonna
on.
talk themselves
Here's the
into
way
it.
you look at Mac Jones' tape is like, yep, that's Brady. That's
Brady,
Tom
you know what?
Brady right there.
You know what? The way he stands in the pocket.
quarterbacks.
The way he stands in the pocket and like isn't athletic. Yeah, that's Brady to me.
He has like pocket speed. There's
I'm a
Robert
Jets
Kraft on
fan.
the phone right there. He's calling his pick. He's calling
I'm a
his pick.
Jets fan.
He's like, how do you feel about being a Patriot?
They can have Mac Jones. I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about the guy.
I kind of missed the last year, the fact that we had like the war rooms like so like ghetto.
Yeah.
But everyone had like their own setup.
Pick is in.
With Feeding America as part of Draftathon to help fight hunger.
I think I really liked it too because like all the coaches had like 7 monitors. It really reminded me of my own setup, and I was like, oh cool, I'm not the only one.
Community and providing food to fellow veterans. He and his team have provided more than 5
Is this really Mac Jones? What if they believe in Cam? It's like a lot.
No way. It's Mac Jones. It has to be Mac Jones.
I really want to see what Bill Simmons says about Mac Jones if they do take.
He's gonna talk himself into it. I already know. He's talking himself into it right now as we speak.
Card says a little earlier than this. He says that's such a Patriot pick.
That
Mac
has
Jones
to be.
is gotta be.
That has to be. That has to be Mac Jones.
The 6-time world champion New England Patriots select Mac Jones.
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
Oh, Mac Jones.
You know what? I think this is a very Robert Kraft pick too, because if you can see Robert Kraft was the one on the phone with Mac Jones, not Bill Belichick or anything. And it could have just been like Robert Kraft, just the more charismatic guy, which is very possible.
Very possible.
Maybe say something right that the owner typically wants to be quarterback. Anyways, Card, you're on the clock, man. Let us know right now. Good instinct. One player. Who do you want the Cardinals to pick? Is it Darisaw?
What the fuck is Caleb Farley? It's Farley. Maybe
I think it's
the help.
Bateman. I think they go Bateman, and then you get a crazy receiver group. You got Christian Kirk. You got Rashad Bateman. You got DeAndre Hopkins. You got Andy Isabella. Like, you got crazy talent all over the receivers.
Okay, so
And
you're right.
caliber.
Matt, you're right. They already have good receivers. Go for the fucking position of need in corner.
Go crazy. Go Bateman here.
No.
Go crazy.
No.
Go stupid.
You have DeAndre Hopkins, bro. Like, best
I think they might go
wide
Darisaw.
receiver in the
I think Darisaw
league,
makes
bro.
sense. He says he wants Darisaw.
Oh no.
Carr says he wants
Okay.
Darisaw.
I want them to go Farley because that's what I have in my mock
Real
draft.
quick, Tyler, though, can you switch to our double mock draft cut right here? I really hope not, as a Saints fan and for my mock. But
Because that puts me up 3 points, right?
yeah,
Because I'm up 1 right now.
pick is in. Fuck. I was hoping for a trade out here, but I'm fucked. I have Micah Parsons going to the thing. I still have Jalen Phillips go to the Raiders. I think that's a pretty safe bet.
Oh,
Jalen
Jalen
Phillips
Phillips?
going to the Raiders at 17.
they can go anywhere on their defense, really.
Yeah, but that's the best defensive player on the board, is it not? If Farley's taken, well, even with Farley on there, I don't think they take Farley.
Darisaw, they can go line still, I think.
Not Douglas here. Did Darisaw make it to 16 in your mock? No, he didn't.
I actually had him there, but I switched it out.
Where did I have
Had him-
Darisaw? Oh, I had Darisaw going to the Chargers. I thought it was gonna be.
I had him
Breida
there
Barber.
because I had Micah Parsons 11. I switched it out because character concerns scared me from that.
With Darisaw, if you knew that Darisaw was gonna be at 16 for the Cardinals, would you have mocked it?
No, I would have. I was pretty sure with Farley. I'm like, lead lockdown. I think they need a corner.
I really hope they don't do it.
Yeah, because want. Hey, Greg Newsome.
Whatever. I agree. Nah.
See, that's my same reaction. I've seen a lot of mocks with him going to the Jets, and I watched the tape and wasn't impressed. He's a
Wasn't
second
impressed?
round guy to me. Wasn't impressed.
I
He's
feel
a
all the
second round
corners
guy.
besides Farley, all second round guys. That's the reason.
Yeah,
And so
they're
if that
second round
happens,
guys.
then
Yeah.
I'm locking out a receiver. Or unless the Notre Dame guy slips to 28, which I highly doubt. But if he does, then yeah, sure. But I don't feel like there's any other
This
first
is
round.
why
grades I'm
Zaven
taking.
Collins makes sense for you. This is why Collins makes sense for you, or like Davis.
I don't want David Collins.
Look, no, it doesn't matter what you want because what you want, you're not gonna get, right?
Not unless we trade up. No disrespect though. Once you pick Zaven Collins, you'll be here like, yeah, now we got a Pro Bowl duo for decades with Bond and Collins, and we might have 3 Pro Bowl linebackers this year. Like, you're gonna hear that. I'm so sad that Quan Alexander fucking tore his bicep.
Yeah,
Oh my god,
you need
that
it.
linebacking core was crazy crack, bro. Anzalone, Alexander, Demario Davis, Zach
It
Bond to back him up.
It wasn't cracked because you had to go get him.
Yeah, then once we got him, it was cracked, and then he tore his bicep, and it wasn't cracked no more. We gave him a 3rd for him, or like a 4th or something like that. Not a bad deal.
You want to talk Mac Jones? I don't think we talked about it enough. Now that all the quarterbacks, are gone. Yeah, that's true. Now that all the quarterbacks are gone, like, what are your rankings?
For the quarterbacks,
All 5, yeah. Now that all 5
or
are
they
gone.
in their situation, like what do I think? At the end of
In their
2021?
situation, yeah. Let's do in their situation.
I think Justin Fields walking to the best one. Oh, they got Caleb Farley.
Yes.
But what is it called? If I ranked it, Fields 1 probably. Lawrence and Wilson 2A 2B.
No,
Still a
Lance.
situation.
Lance.
Oh,
At least.
Lance, yeah,
Lance 2.
Oh,
Oh,
Xavier Collins.
what the hell?
Carl was like pain. So I think they went Farley. but they went Zayvon Collins. Wow.
Oh, wow.
How do you feel about this? Above your boy Jeremiah Owasu Corolla.
Oromoa, fam.
Corolla.
You're gonna get it right before the end of the stream. Don't worry about it.
I'll get it right once the Saints pick him. That's actual. But yeah, how do you feel? Because Jeremiah is your number one linebacker on your board. These two, who you probably rank 2-3, I'm assuming.
Yeah, he's my
are
third.
going above him. How do you feel?
I mean, look, Joker is my number one linebacker, but I recognize he fills a specific need, a specialized. He plays a really specialized role where maybe it doesn't fit in every defense. But Collins, he's fucking huge. He's 6'5", and he's for a guy that big. He's quick. He's more of the all rounder of the linebackers.
Card
I
mentioned
think it's a reach.
Yeah. I also mentioned something real quick. Card mentioned that the Cardinals just picked Isaiah Simmons last year, which they did.
That's true.
I want to say that they're two different players, though.
Yeah, they
Zayvon
are.
Collins, after watching tape on him, is definitely more. Again, you're right. He has speed, he has quickness, but he's a traditional Mike through and through. His size, his strength, his ability to fill gaps, his run defense, he's a Mike. And definitely Isaiah Simmons more of a Will. He's more of a weak side linebacker, right? He's more of your guy playing coverage when you're going up against an Oakland, when you go up against a Travis Kelce on Chiefs, when you go up against Oakland with Darren Waller, when you're up against the Patriots with Jonnu Smith and Alhun Henry, you want Isaiah Simmons to be guarding those guys. With Zayvon Collins, I'm gonna give you some. I'm gonna try to sell you on Zayvon Collins here. Card. Zayvon Collins can fill gaps. He's a run defender through and through. So DeMario Davis, he is my pro comp for Zayvon Collins. And that's high praise coming from a Saints fan. Coming from a guy who loves DeMario Davis. He plays with that kind of energy, with that kind of I think DeMario Davis has more strength. He has more power in his game. When you watch DeMario Davis, that's a nasty guy. That's a bully on the field. You don't really feel that as much with Zayvon Collins, but you get the size, the strength, and the speed and the coverage quickness. How do you feel about this pick, Nathan?
You know what? I like Collins. I think he'll be good. He's good all around. There's nothing he's bad at. There's just nothing he's really special at.
Do you think he is? How do you feel my comp? Who's your player comp for Zayvon Collins?
I have to go all the way down. I like your comp. It makes sense.
Yeah.
Who did I have?
No homo, but they're both thumpers. That's my thing there. They're both thumpers. They're both traditional. Very similar to Brandon Spikes back in the day, but they have more modern day mobility with them or blood. So that they have coverage skills, they have side to side skills, they have sideline to sideline speed.
I have Anthony Barr.
Anthony Barr's pretty sweet in terms of I think Anthony Barr is way faster than Tim.
It's a high. All my comps are best case scenarios. Yeah, Anthony Barr, the way they play, the roles they fill, yeah.
Well, I guess the Barr
and the size, and the size.
All pro. But...
Only comp that I wasn't nice with was Mac Jones, because I literally put any white game managing quarterback for Cousins, Jimmy Garoppolo, etc.
Andy Dalton. Yeah.
Andy Dalton, they're both cars.
We convinced Card, bro. He said the more I think about it, I'm not as mad. Not gonna lie. I think I helped him. Now you have an enforcer in the middle, and you have Isaiah Simmons with the versatility to guard sideline to sideline. I would put this very similar to the Panthers back in the day when they had Kuechly and Davis, and then later on when they got Shaq Thompson. Kuechly held down the fort inside the middle. He was the Mike, and he had Thomas Davis playing the well, and then eventually he switched over to the Sam because then Shaq Thompson became the Will. But that gets to more semantics of how linebackers play and everything. But yeah, I think you're building a very solid foundation here on your defense. For me, I think linebackers are so important for a defense in terms of communication, being able to fill gaps, being able to cover tight ends when tight ends are at a premium in this day and age in the NFL. This is a personal bias because I played linebacker when I was playing, maybe, but I think linebackers are special and they should be drafted if you ever need them. Like some people think, don't draft the linebacker top 10, blah blah blah. Don't draft the linebacker top 15. I think they deserve to go that high, but that's just me. So Nathan, where do you feel like Oakland's gonna go? I think Nathan might be cutting out on us. I'll take over before he comes back. You have to reset your mic, Nathan, like how you did earlier, because we can't hear you right now. But On Oakland's end, I think for me, I have them mocked. If you can see here, if you cut to the double draft shot, Tyler, I have Jalen Phillips going to Oakland. I feel like Oakland has so many defensive needs that really Jalen Phillips and any kind of defensive player would kind of make sense. I think the most pressing one is definitely pass rusher. I think they really struggled last year with trying to generate any kind of pass rush. And so getting Jalen Phillips would definitely help, obviously. Besides that, I mean, they can see Kwity Paye and basically any other pass rusher get taken here. You can see Aziz Ojirali. Am I pronouncing it right? Aziz. But you can see him go here. I think Jalen Phillips is the best with the most potential out of everybody. Let me know now, Card, anyone that's in the chat right now. Let me know who you think the Raiders will go here. I personally Jalen Phillips. Do we see a receiver here? I think with Ruggs getting picked last year, they have Darren Wall already. I don't really see it. Who else can I see? I think Darrisaw. This is a place where you can see Darrisaw get taken, or a Tevin Jenkins possibly. I don't think they go safety here because they have Abrams from last year. Could we see Caleb Farley? I don't know. I don't think it's out of the question that we see Caleb Farley. I think it's definitely a possibility, but you know, could they go Jeremiah Owasu Koromola? Possibly. I definitely do. I think that linebacker is so special and his coverage talent. I think it'd just be dumb to just pass up on that type of talent. Oh, but the Raiders pick is in. The Raiders pick is in.
The Las Vegas Raiders select Alex Leatherwood, tackle.
Whoa! Whoa! I wish Nathan was here. The Raiders with Alex Leatherwood, bro. What? We still can't hear you, dog. But I can see Nathan's facial reactions right now. And Leatherwood is crazy. I didn't think Leatherwood was going to go first round. Plus family's hype. Leatherwood. Over Darrisaw slipping like crazy here. Wow. Wow. Leatherwood's hype, though. He's a Las Vegas Raider. Oh, by the way, I've been saying Oakland a lot. That's my bad. I'm pretty sure I've been saying Oakland a ton. But I meant Vegas. Sorry, Vegas Raiders. Wow. Leatherwood. Okay, let me talk about Leatherwood as a player a little bit. Leatherwood obviously has a size. He has Alabama pedigree. I just don't think when you compare him to other Alabama linebackers, defensive linemen, he's as talented as the ones we've seen from before. You know what I mean? He's definitely not as talented as the linemen we have seen that have already gotten taken, as in Sewell and Slater. I don't think he's as talented as Darrisaw. I just think he has massive size, and then he has potential to kick into guard, but I think the Raiders want him at tackle. But wow, what a pick here! When Nathan comes back, he'll come talk about it a little bit more, but just to I guess vamp a little bit, buy some time for us. Miami's on the clock at 18. This is their second pick. I don't think Miami even thought that Darrisaw would be here at 18. So Darrisaw is definitely a potential pick here. I think he'd go defense. I think Jalen Phillips is not a bad pick at 18. I think they go Kwity Paye here. I think they could go. Oh, and Nathan is back. But they go Kwity Paye. They could go Aziz, Tevin Jenkins, another pick. But another thing to mention, I don't know why Miami's clock just reset. Oh, Miami's pick is in. Okay. Another option, Caleb Farley is still on the board. Could you also? I saw a mock where the Dolphins get Najee Harris to pair with Tua as a potential pick. I was like, that's not bad. I don't know.
Already at 20, not including what's still to come in this round since 17. So, I mean,
Nathan, did you try to change on your settings on everything? Tyler, try to talk with Nathan. Try to help him with his mic situation. Because you're muted right now, right? Yeah.
But Alex Leatherwood, 6'5", 312. I remember when he went into the national championship.
But yeah, so we're seeing the Dolphins already with the pick is in. I mean, they could potentially go receiver here, but I think with Parker having a pretty good season last year, you don't really need it, and especially with you already taking Waddle, I think O-line is a smart pick. I think, but with Phillips here, it also makes a lot of sense. I really don't want Phillips to go here because then Nathan will get another 2 points, and we really don't need that right now. So. So it says they need a guard center, right tackle. Yeah, I don't really see them going edge here, but they could if they feel like Jalen Phillips is that good, and then we kind of keep him in Miami, keep him in the Florida area. We could see that happen, but I don't know. They do. We're always gonna be happy with whoever we pick, right? No one was as happy as Detroit though. Detroit was ecstatic to see Sewell there. It says you're definitely Nathan. Oh. Yeah.
In the 2021 NFL Draft,
Let's see.
the Miami Dolphins select Jalen Phillips, defensive end.
Fuck! So Jalen Phillips makes sense. The only reason I'm like, fuck, and I'm sad. It's because fucking Nathan had that mock. So Nathan gets another 2 points here, bro. Like, he's happy. Fuck this guy. Damn it. I really thought Jalen Phillips would go one pick before, but the Raiders decided to just change everything. Just go with that. Yeah, Jalen Phillips makes sense. He's an outside edge rusher. He's gonna be really solid. He's probably the best edge rusher of this draft class. I mean, it is a weak draft class considering, but he's a good player. You can't be mad at Jalen Phillips if you're a Dolphins fan. Getting Phillips here and getting Waddle earlier, that's a good draft. You're probably pretty happy about it. Hopefully, I know the Washington pick here. Who do I have with Washington? Did I have Tevin? Tyler, can you cut to our double mock shots? Let me see. All right, I have I have Micah Parsons. Oh yeah, so there's a 0% chance I get this pick right. Nathan has a chance. Yeah, Nathan go on a run here and just completely blow me out, and that, I'll be very sad about that. But yeah, so if you can see on this double mock, I have Micah Parsons marked for the Redskins, and that's legitimately impossible right now because Micah Parsons is currently a Dallas Cowboy. So then that's out of the picture. I think the Redskins could, however, go Jeremiah Wasu-Kormoa does make sense here as a pick. I could definitely see them going lineman here and going Darisaw and finally ending Darisaw's slide. Could Carol Farley go at 19? Is a definitely a possibility. Again, we've mentioned these guys before. Aziz Ojulari, Kwity Paye can also be a Redskin at 19. So.
What's up?
Oh, you're back.
Yeah, my AirPods died. So
Oh no, you good. All right, so how do you feel with these last two picks? I mean, you got
What do you
2
mean?
points.
How do I
You're pretty
feel?
happy.
I'm fucking wiping the floor here, bro. Jalen Phillips.
You've got one more pick right than me, and then you got what's his face on a technicality that you got the right player, the right spot.
ABC.
Yeah.
Jalen Phillips made too much fucking sense. Miami
Okay,
guy.
Does it not make sense on the Raiders?
I guess it did. Dude, what the fuck were they doing with Leatherwood?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was like, what the fuck? Over Darisaw?
Dude.
Over
Hold on. I knew they were doing some fuck shit because the Raiders always do some fuck shit, right? Every year since Gruden, right? They pick some out of left field fucking person in the draft in the first round. We're like, oh, what the hell were they doing? That's what they do.
yeah, for it's oh my god, dude.
And Jalen Phillips, I love the guy. He's my number one edge rusher. His tape is the only one that impressed me. Like, this is a relatively weak edge class. His stood out a lot.
Yeah, he's definitely the most talented pass rusher of the draft. Wow.
Oh,
okay,
he's by far.
All right, what do you think with 19? I feel like your pick here makes a lot of sense. I'm very scared you can go on a run here with the nail this Washington pick.
Joke. Makes sense. It does. It really does. It really does. I'm 3 points ahead of you.
You're currently 3 points ahead of my ass.
Yeah. Only knock on Jalen Phillips is, of course, the freaking injuries. Because, no.
Yeah.
Having to medically retire is not what you want to see. But, injuries aside, take him as a player, fucking good, bro. He's motor, he's bend, he can go outside, he can go inside.
I'm pretty
really
sad.
like Phillips.
Yeah. I'm pretty sad about this because then
He's the only.
What's up?
You said something?
Oh no, yes, sorry. I'll say I'm pretty sad because I want potential to get any points until Aziz potentially or until 21, where I have the Bills trading up. So I don't think I'm gonna get that either, but we'll see.
But Caleb Farley, I told you before the draft started, there's potential he drops to you. You don't even need to move up.
I don't think it's past Tennessee at 22. Yeah, I think we have to move up to 21 at the Colts, which we could. I could actually get a point for even guessing that there was a trade at the pick. Because I get a point at the Minnesota pick.
Yeah, you should get a point if you predict the trade.
Well, we said that, right? We get to predict the trade, right?
Yeah. But
All
none
right,
of
okay,
us.
so I'm down two. So all I gotta do is nail. If I nail Travis Etienne at 21, that's 3 points. I get the lead.
Yeah. No, you tie.
Yeah. No, because I'll get the point for the trade. The point for
Oh, yeah,
the team,
right.
and everything,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not mad if the Saints still end up with Caleb Farley at 28 or whatever, if you move up for him or whatever happens, because
That medical
I'll
thing
see
is
a
gonna.
point for that.
The medical stuff's gonna scare off teams. Sure.
This reminds me just like Jalen Smith. And guess what Jalen Smith's doing? He's balling. People thought that Jalen Smith not be able to play football, and he's
But-
balling right now for the Cowboys.
There's risk involved, obviously.
All right, after this Redskins pick, I'm gonna grab something real quick, a snack, and then run back real quick.
Yeah.
Take like 30 seconds. All right,
Quarterback, tackle, inside linebacker.
quarterback. Can they see them go like Kellen Mond here or something like that?
No chance.
I think
Have you
Darius
seen Kellen Mond? Have you seen Kellen Mond's tape?
Yeah, he has some really good ones and some really bad ones.
That guy needs WD-40 because he is stiff. He's robotic as fuck, bro. I just no. I don't see it. How the hell did Chris Sims have him better than Justin Fields? Beyond me.
Oh,
Oh,
Jamin Davis. Bro, what is wrong with your boy? Holy. So, Nathan, another linebacker off the board that is not named Jeremiah Owasu Koromoa. And that's a name. Maybe, are you thinking the guys are just they don't have enough time to write down the name? It's like, fuck it. Just write down the others. They don't know how to spell it, so they can't put it on the card. What has happened to your boy? First,
Look.
talk about Jamin Davis and then talk about your boy.
Jamin Davis really good. I like him in coverage. He's I think just as good, if not like a little less. Not Joe, but he's still really good in coverage. I like Jamin Davis a lot. Not as great in the run game, but But look right there, he has good burst, good athlete. I like Jamin Davis. I didn't have him higher than Joke because I think Joke is special. But he's solid. I'm not mad at it.
He's great as a run defender. He's great as a pass rusher. Card, just for your ease of mind, I think he is not as good as Zayvon Collins, but a reduced version of Zayvon Collins. I think he's more, in terms of in space, he's probably better than Zayvon Collins. But I think Zayvon Collins works better as a traditional Mike. I think this guy plays a role very similar to Shaq Thompson to the Carolina Panthers.
Right, yeah, I see that.
That's my pro comp for him.
I had him going Bucks.
Yeah.
Because I just thought.
But Nathan, what is happening? Why is the linebacker from Notre Dame, Jeremiah Owasu Koromoa, slipping so far?
Look, I really like him. I'm high on him, but I admit he plays a specific role, and some teams might not need an outside linebacker that can play like nickel / like Sam. You know what? That's fine because he's a bit of like that Isaiah Simmons type guy last year, where you don't really know his position, so maybe that's why he's falling. Because like I could see him. Yeah, he's in between. I can see him at safety. I can see he's a little small linebacker. I can see him at safety. Maybe that's why he's falling. I'm still really high on him. Like, don't get me wrong.
We both can rack up a pick here because I think there's a very strong chance that Giants go Tevin Jenkins. Also, see Darisaw can finally get picked here. Or could they go receiver here and they go Rashad Bateman? The reason why they didn't go Rashad Bateman at 11 because that's too high. So they go Rashad Bateman at 20. Or your guy, Kadarius Toney.
Why are they going wide receiver?
That's the need for them. They got Galladay. They have Sterling Shepard. But you want to
raw in Galladay. Like they gave him the Brinks truck, bro. Like, why do they need him again?
Definitely a thing where you want to kind of secure or want to give Daniel Jones the most amount of tools possible in order to fully encapsulate, like, yeah, okay, this is our quarterback. You know what I mean? Kind of like with the Bengals going Jamar Chase, right? They have bigger needs. They have good receivers. But you kind of want to give your quarterback all they can work with.
Like, why
But
would
I
you
feel
just?
like Darisaul's the pick here, or should be the pick at least, especially because they missed out on Isaiah Wilson so bad when they did.
Isaiah Wilson?
Was that not the Giants?
I mean, the guy from last year, like Andrew Thomas.
Oh, sorry.
And they had,
But they didn't miss.
because
He's
the
all right,
three,
but he didn't miss. But
the three guys after him, Mekhi Becton, Wirfs, and Wills, fucking a lot better than he was.
Really good. Worth being an All-Pro this year, was he not?
Yeah. Becton should have been, but the
All
Jets.
right, I'm gonna go grab and hopefully get back before the Giants pick.
All right, I'll try to stall. Shoot. Okay. Giants draft. There's been some fucking surprises. I did not see a lot of the picks falling that way. I think winners of the draft so far. Obviously, I'm biased, but the Jets are doing pretty fucking well. Like Zach Wilson, Bear Tucker, we've been killing it. Bears, Fields, I think they're one of the winners. Loser? Who's a loser? Raiders. I feel like they reached for Leatherwood. Packers are a winner because Aaron Rodgers is still on the team at this moment. So they're a winner. Let's see. Who else is a loser? Ooh. I've been all right with a lot of these picks.
I'm back. Hey, why the clock for the Giants is reset? Oh, Pickens.
Yeah, it's Pickens.
Oh, I mean cornerback talk. Giants could go corner here. Caleb Farley's not out of the question.
Or Giants? I think they need offensive.
They do have Bradbury, who's like a Pro Bowl level player. So
yeah, they could have got Slater. Really, I don't know why they traded back.
Huh? Maybe they don't see Slater as highly. I think it's Darisaul.
I don't know. I thought it was pretty.
Not to guess. I think it's Darisaul.
I think it's pretty clearly the number 2.
Lineman.
I
Maybe
think
they
he's
saw
even.
Darisaul as number 2, and then they were like, "We can get Darisaul at 20," and it's traded back. If they did, it's really smart.
Slater, I think Slater is the most polished tackle prospect right now. I thought they could have just went for him. He's right there. Is in.
They're comparing the New York teams right now with the Jets draft and the Giants draft.
Well, it's uncomparable. We are the fucking winners of the draft right now. You ain't touching us.
The Jaguars have a claim. They got the best player of the draft.
Nah, but we got 2 elite fucking guys, bro.
Jags it up with your boy. The pick me up.
Oh yeah, maybe. Oh!
I told you, Nathan. Receiver was in the play here. They wanted a receiver. Look, the Giant fans don't even know what to react. They're like, I guess?
And I told you, Matt, that Tony is my number 4.
Okay, I was off the few issues. We're putting some work here. But Kadarius Toney's super talented. I mean, you like him more, so you can start.
Oh, there's a reason why they call him the human joystick, because he's catching souls out in the open. He literally tore someone's ACL. Like, that's how shifty this guy is. No, you can play him anywhere. he can line up on the slot, obviously, but he's lined up on the outside. I really like this. I really like Tony. He has good potential. Yeah, Matt. Good with the ball in his hands. The production up until this year was limited, so I'll give you that. But I really like him. He's a playmaker. Who's my comp for him? Let's see. Maybe someone like Shift. Oh, my comp Slim Alvin Kamara. If Alvin Kamara played wide receiver, the balance is insane.
Look at Card. I think Bateman should have been picked before him. I agree, bro. I think Bateman's way more talented. But Kadarius Toney, you see the explosiveness, you see the quickness, like you said, he's more explosive with the ball in his hands than Bateman. I just think as a true outside receiver, Bateman has more potential, in my opinion. Woo,
but this guy's playmaker. This guy's playmaker, bro. This guy's carrying the other guy's ACLs, bro. Like, this guy's special.
I agree. But his off-the-field issues, we have to talk about it, man. Definitely Kadarius Toney, that definitely dropped him back. I think if he didn't have those issues, he'd be the clear-cut 4. But because of it, he is like, we'll see. But the Giants could have got a steal here at 20. I'm really hoping I see a trade alert from Subway right now. Subway coming in clutch. And then get the Saints up to 21 right here. The Saints are shy from trading up. Remember, we traded up a couple years ago for Marcus Davenport. We traded up a couple years ago for, was it Trey Hendrickson in the third, I think, that we took? Yeah, I think we go for Trey in the third.
But Matt, all those years you guys were winning now. Like, you're not winning now, are you? I don't know how much you believe in your Winston, but you're not winning now, right now, are you? I don't see the point.
Foundation to. It's a matter of, is our quarterback, and we have like a premier car, right? Let's say when you're in F1, you have the car to win. You just need the right driver.
You have Mercedes, right? You have the Mercedes car.
Yeah, Mercedes-Benz level talent. The fuck?
Car. You have the car, right?
Yes, I know. Yeah, they're always number 1 and 2. The question is, do we have what's that guy's name?
Lewis Hamilton.
Yeah, Lewis Hamilton. The question is, we lost him. Ours retired. So. Yeah, but our car top notch, bro. Come on.
Is it now? I think it's like more like, maybe it's like a Ferrari where it's been good, but it's like on the decline.
No. You still have Michael Thomas, you still have Alvin Kamara, right? So you have 2 of the top 5 in their positions at running back, quarterback. We probably have one of at least the top 3 O-linemen in the O-lines in the NFL. Defensively, still solid.
Cam.
Yeah. We still have talent all over the DBs. The thing is, we need a second corner. If we have a second corner, our DBs look great. Chauncey Gardner, Marcus Williams, Lattimore, and X at that spot looks great. D-line still looks really good. Sheldon Rankins, Cameron Jordan, all look good.
Sheldon Rankins, isn't he on the Jets? He's on the Jets, bro.
Oh, yeah, you signed him. That's right. Oh,
yeah, it's on the Jets.
Cam Jordan. We have David Onyemata. We got boys down there. We got dogs. Don't worry about it. And Davenport. How can I forget the first-round pick? We got Davenport, too. And then linebacker, we still have DeMar Davis, and that's, again, a question. But we have Zach Bond, who can hopefully step into the role. So, I mean, our team is still good. It's just a matter of, is Jameis Winston good? I do think there's a weakness on our teams. There's definitely holes. We weren't like last year. Last year, I felt like we could take Cesar Ruiz because we didn't really have holes. Carr says fixed size Winston will be elite. Hopefully, man. With Champagne, the Champagne goggles, where it's like, hey, yo, look here, look here, look here. I feel like he's been really humbled. So it's like, he knows.
I know you've talked yourself into it, but like how realistic, how confident are you that Jameis Winston is taking you to the playoffs?
I think the arm talent's there. It's not if he figures it out. So I want to see a couple of games first, where like I really like, yeah, this is the GOAT. But like, yeah, I think the potential's there. That's for sure. That's the thing. I mean, this guy was a first overall pick. The only first overall pick, unanimous first overall pick. Like, damn, this is a really good quarterback that we've seen in a very long time. The talent is there. But yeah, I think there's like definitely glaring holes on the team. I mean, we get to that more when we go in. Let's talk about the Colts. The Colts pick is Nathan, so they don't trade with the Saints. Who do you think we got 21?
Well, my guy's still on the board.
Aziz?
Yep.
Or talking about Jeremiah? The guy
no, my mock. So
yeah,
still a possibility.
There's no trade, so my potential of getting 3 points is gone with Taylor.
Who
at
do you have
T1,
going here?
But
Oh.
I had Buffalo Bills trading up to 21, getting Taylor, Travis, Etienne.
I don't know. They just didn't need to. I felt like a running back was going to be there when they picked.
No, but I think they want Travis Etienne.
Yeah,
I feel
yeah.
like the Steelers might take him if he drops to 24.
He's just not a Steelers type of guy. I think Najee Harris screams Steelers to me. He's just more Steelers type running back.
Really?
Yeah.
Remember, the former running back was all can catch out of the backfield with quickness. Le'Veon Bell,
Yeah.
James Conner.
Well, not the quickness, but Najee Harris is good off the backfield. Like he's a good
I
pass
guess so.
catcher.
Travis Etienne is more explosive though. We're talking about like satellite player.
No, when I you know the stereotypes. When I think Steelers, I think like hard nosed, hella physical. That's more
Jerome
Harris.
Bettis.
Yeah, that's more Harris.
Yeah, Jerome Bettis is like probably set the trend for that. But I really hope you don't nail this pick. I'm hoping Kwity Paye here goes here. Maybe a Christian Barmore.
Yeah.
They could.
Christian Barmore.
You could get
Yeah.
Jeremiah Owasu Karamoa and pair him next to Darius Leonard and have a fucking crazy linebacker core. They could go DB here and they can go Farley. They could even go receiver, really, if you think about it.
You don't like T.Y. Pittman, but
The guy who they draft last year. Oh, they drafted Pittman last year. But
Pittman, yeah.
didn't they have another guy who they bring in? Was it Lattimore?
Lattimore.
Cody Lattimore?
They have one guy. The one guy. I can't remember.
Maybe they go protection here, even though the O-line's pretty good. No, I don't think they go diamond here.
No. Zach Pascal, JJ Nelson. Yeah, they can go wide receiver here.
Yeah.
Harris Campbell.
You saw receiver. You would think it was Terrence Marshall. I think Elijah Bourne makes more sense for them as a team.
No, Marshall makes more sense.
Really? I think Moore does inside. Replace T.Y.
T.Y. plays that position though.
Oh, Kwity Paye. Yes, Kwity Paye
Oh!
gets picked here. Fuck yes.
Shit. I have
Fuck
one pick
yes.
off.
That would have been really bad for me. Like really, really bad for me.
Oh, I have same position as well, bro. Okay, Kwity Paye. Okay, first thing that stands out, that hairline needs some work, brother. The hairline is atrocious. Oh my days.
I'm pretty sad about this for the fact that if what's it called? If I didn't have the trade at 21, I would have Kwity Paye going to Indianapolis at 21. Instead, I have Kwity Paye going to Tennessee at 22, and we know that's not going to happen now. So,
Yeah,
You
but
just have-
Kwity Paye's a monster, man. Athletic
you're out,
freak.
yeah, you're out on 22 too. I have Kwity Paye as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess
Kwity Paye, talented as fuck, but I don't know. I think his athleticism is so good, but then his production was like pretty ass. 2 sacks.
Yeah,
Like, what's happening here, guys?
I feel like Michigan sends out the ends and stuff all the time, and they never really produce.
Remember Rashawn Gary?
Remember Taco Charlton?
Yeah, bro.
Big Taco going to Dallas?
He has like all the traits that you want, but just I don't know. I don't know. Like, why is the production not there?
I'm telling you, it's the
That's my
Michigan.
main
Bro.
question.
It's the Michigan.
Also, like, he's a refugee from like somewhere, like Haiti or something. Great story, by the way. But I don't know. He could be 30. He could be 30.
Are we seeing?
Do we have his birth?
Stupid.
Do we have his birth certificate? Like,
It's
are
gonna
we
be that
sure
one
he's
team
like
in,
21?
Yeah. Is this where Farley goes, by the way, at Tennessee at 22?
Yeah. Oh, I can see him go anywhere on defense, really.
So you think Jeremiah
gonna be mad to pick edge?
Carmela's on the board?
I mean, they did get Dupree, but they're 2 different players.
Nathan, if Farley gets past Tennessee at 22, are we looking pretty good here as a Saints fan?
Are you?
I mean, there's Baltimore at 27 and Cleveland at 26. I think they cannot go corner there. Jacksonville
Baltimore.
just went corner. Like, not the
Baltimore's
Humble.
definitely not going corner.
Cleveland ain't go corner. They
Brown.
have Denzel Ward and
Yeah, and
other guy. Fuck. Greedy Williams.
the LSU kid. Yeah.
Yeah. And they have Jacksonville. I don't think Jacksonville will go corner.
They just got Henderson.
Yeah. Steelers.
No, maybe no, but they got Hayden and
Yeah.
Minka's a safe.
Look at the safety. They have another guy that they're like, I forgot what his name is though. Fuck, who is it? They drafted a guy last year though, like Davis or something like that. Something like that. But then Minnesota? Soda? Maybe? They have Trey Waynes still.
Oh, you might be in the clear.
Unless someone trades up.
Unless I think Green Bay could
Yeah,
trade
so
up.
what was that? When Green Bay trades up and it grabs
I think Green Bay could trade up.
Caleb Farley and then Aaron
Farley,
Rodgers
yeah.
tweets, I'm out. And that's it. That's it.
Because dude, they also need a corner. Because like
Yeah.
maybe Rodgers doesn't
That boy
want.
Kevin King is
a
trash.
defensive
I
player.
don't care how that boy Kevin King.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
That boy Kevin King. Sorry, bro. I'm sorry.
That's like your only real threat if it gets past Tennessee, huh? I don't see Bills, Ravens no, Tampa no.
Traded the Rams, the Texans.
No. What the fuck are they giving up? Rams have freaking Jalen Ramsey.
But they want the ultimate duo, bro. But he's a Colt. They hype though. They hype.
Hell yeah, they're hyped. Pro comp for him, I had Melvin
Melvin
Ingram.
Ingram. I think he plays bigger than Melvin Ingram.
No, but like the type of like
Yeah.
edge rusher.
I see that.
Oh shit, he had the fastest 3-cone of his team. Jesus Christ, he's a fucking edge rusher. And dude, burst like this kid's crazy. And again, why ain't he getting sacked?
I heard that sack is like the most overrated stat of all time. It's like so.
That's true, because Greg Rousseau is fucking 15.5 and he's fucking dog.
Fucking dog. Why you don't like Greg Rousseau?
He's fucking dog. Oh, I can't wait. All right, please, someone pick Greg Rousseau. I want to talk
Yeah, I
about
really
him.
wish that's what
He's
sounds
ass.
like. You said Greg Rousseau.
He's ass, bro.
Yeah, Rousseau mocked. I think I have him mocked earlier than you do.
I have him Ravens because I think.
Oh,
they
I have
can
him one
pick
pick
him.
above you. I have him at 26. Oh, we had those picks swapped. So I have Rousseau at 26, and then you have
Oh yeah,
Owe at 26. Is that your pronounce his name?
yeah.
Yeah, and then I have the opposite. I have Rousseau. I mean, you have Owe at 26, and you have Rousseau at 27. I'm trying to think here. Like, with the Saints picked Queen last year, we were seeing so.
Yeah, nothing would have. Look. Cesar Ruiz did get some play time, right? Let's get that clear. But like, you wouldn't have to have relied on a freaking Quan Alexander trade. You wouldn't have to pick a linebacker.
Well, Jeremiah Owasu Karamoa might stick to us. Is that pick here for the Titans at 22? Honestly, if we miss out on Farley, we end up with Owasu. Cannot be mad, right? How can you be? We got the best coverage linebacker in the entire draft to pair with DeMario Davis and our already super talented defense. Ooh. The best man-to-man corner might be replaced.
I think your boy
linebacker.
Bateman might be there, and you might just get you might just pick him.
Do we see a receiver here?
Oh yeah, they did lose Corey Davis,
Mm-hmm.
maybe receiver.
Bateman, or if they want someone more Corey Davis, they would go Elijah
Yeah,
Moore.
Elijah
Right?
Moore, yeah.
To Sweet Caroline. Eh, mm, mm. They're getting lit over there in Cleveland.
Yeah.
I'm surprised. I'm super sad they never got that Vegas draft. With they're
Because
planning to
it was
put it on a
it was looking crazy with like the boats and
the boat. Oh my god, the water show.
With the 22nd pick in
They still boot his ass.
the draft, the Tennessee Titans select Caleb Farley.
Oh,
I told you he wasn't getting past Tennessee at 22.
Ah, damn,
told
that
you,
is
Nathan.
Matthew in the mud. Hey, Great Newsom's still on the board. Who beat
What was
there
Bro
for
doing?
you? Yeah.
Huh?
Why does he look like a SoundCloud rapper?
What is this? I was about to say his fitness. You don't want to. I'm cool, bro. But damn, I really wish we need a cover corner too. Damn it, bro.
Ooh, Farley's one of my guys, right? I don't know about you. He's 1B for me.
He's third on my board.
Third, but like, dude, but like,
counting like his injuries, yeah, he's third.
yeah, I'm not counting injuries, but like the tape, like fucking great,
Oh
bro.
yeah, it's pretty
Speed,
clean. Oh, he's 1B for me
Okay.
too. Then Horton's third.
Yeah, ball ability. Because look, the guy played wide receiver in high school, and it shows because the guys, catching balls that wide receivers are supposed to be catching.
Yeah.
You can play off, you can play press. Insane closing speed. By the way, like once he breaks on you, boom, there he's there.
Yeah, right there. Mhm.
Obviously the health is a lot. Is a lot to take in, right? Because when a torn ACL isn't even the worst thing on your freaking health sheet, it's a fucking problem,
Yeah, it's
right?
that back, bro.
The back's scary, right?
Yeah, Larry
I
Bird.
just
during
ask Claw.
Larry Bird's
Ask
career.
Claw, right? The
Claw.
backs are scary, bro. Like the knees, that's fine. Like modern medicine's caught up, but the backs are still like iffy, right? So like you can get, you don't know how I don't know how he's gonna move right now, but on tape alone, he's my cornerback 1B, 3. I don't know what to
Oh
say.
man, I'm disappointed about that. I feel like fucking man, and then Jeremiah Owasuko is gonna be taken off the board, and we're probably gonna end up with like, who do we get? There's no more first round caliber linebackers or cornerbacks in my opinion.
Greg Newsome reach.
He's
I'm not mad at it, but it's just a
I don't got a
need.
first round grade on him.
I don't either, but it's a need. And if all the linebackers are gone too, then like shit. But on Farley, right? I think a cornerback prospect, there's two camps. There's the technician and then there's the athlete, right? Me personally, I gravitate more towards the athlete because the things that you can teach the athlete are a lot more than you can teach the technician, right? The technician, I think the ceiling's lower. It's Surtain versus Farley. Like the Farley, like I see the physical traits that I can mold him. I can teach him how to play corner. Like once that happens, he's elite. But Surtain, I can't teach him to be 4'3", 4'4". I can't teach him to be fast, right? It's going back to last year. It's Okuda, the technician, perfect technique and everything, or CJ Henderson. Now, granted, they both weren't great last year, but I gravitate more towards the athlete. I don't know about you.
More opposite of you because I think one year the Saints got really burned going the opposite of that because we drafted Stanley Jean-Baptiste in the second round, a D2 college player, because he was 6'4" and ran a 4.4 at cornerback, former receiver.
Well,
And
you
so we're
picking D2 players.
Okay, but what better tangibles are there, Nathan, than 6'4",
That's
4'4"?
true.
This guy had the longest wingspan of the entire draft too, and this was during peak like Legion of Boom era. I think circa 2014, 2013. So like long corners were like in, right? Like especially with Sherman and Brandon Browner. Like everyone wanted a long corner, so we're like, oh, let's go take Stanley Jean-Baptiste. He got cut a year later.
Jesus.
Yeah, like literally a year or two later. And then So like that kind of burns me. So I've always gravitated towards technicians because you talk about, yeah, there are great athletes that turned out like better. I mean, they come out with great technique, like Richard Sherman. Patrick Peterson had pretty good technique. He's more on the raw side in terms of like his pure athleticism. But you see guys like Tre'Davious White, who's considered more of a technician coming out. Didn't have great size, but had great technique and great, like, pretty good speed. Like Tre'Davious White's panned out really well. Marlon Humphrey is more technician, right? So you've seen like guys like that turn out very well in the NFL as well.
It's true. It's a matter of like taste and like preference, really.
Yeah, I mean
Right.
the best of both worlds is when like a really good athlete who also has really good technique. So like like Jalen Ramsey was like that coming out. Marshawn Lattimore, 6'1", ran a 4.3, had really good technique, could break on the ball really well. But these guys are going first. I don't think there's that type of corner in this year's draft. But you know.
So like of the corner prospects, right? So like Farley's on the high end of the athleticism. Surtain's on the high end of technician, and I think in the middle is J.C. Horn, and that's why I had him my quarterback one.
Damn, I really wanted Farley, bro. Fuck.
And I convinced you on Newsom.
Can you or will you?
I don't know if I can because I actually don't like him either. But he is a corner, good physical attributes. He's more here. He's more Farley. You know, I don't know about you. Another thing, right? If the guy played zone in college, I'm kind of off him. I want the guy to play man.
I get that, but it could be a scheme
then,
thing.
like-
If he plays well, if he has a good sense of zone, depending on my team, right? Like if I have a team that plays predominantly zone, then yeah, I would like it. For the Saints, I wouldn't because we're a team that plays a lot of man. We rely on the corners a lot. That's why you
Exactly.
see there's so many clips of our corners getting burnt. Well, that's because we basically go man to man. We run a lot of zero blitz, or we'll keep them isolated on an island with no safety help. We do that a lot. So we need good man-to-man corners. That's why it was so imperative for us to get Lattimore when we did, and why it changed our franchise, our defense so much.
That's it. I fucking agree.
Yeah, I think
but
that's also why the Saints, for us, that opposite side corner that was filled by Janoris Jenkins was so important because we need someone that could hold their own on the other side.
that's the only reason why I had Newsom mocked at the Jets because we actually play a lot of zone. Like the Salah defense, we play zone. The Richard Sherman role, like he can fit in that role. I feel like.
I mean, who do you want the Saints to get? So I wanted Farley for the longest time, but it doesn't look like it's gonna happen now. Oh, Christian Darrisaw's finally off the board. They didn't even talk about the Vikings. We can get to that a little bit. I want the Saints right now. I hope Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah falls to us, and then that'd be perfect from here. But so Christian Darrisaw, Nathan.
Hey, I like him.
Ocean City, Maryland. I used to live like 10 minutes from there. Nice.
Oh, represent.
Yeah.
Represent. Christian Darrisaw. I had him third tackle. Like he's really technically sound.
Yep.
I like his tape. The only like thing that stood out, like why does he think he's LeBron James? Why is he taking plays off? Like I do not want my tackle to be taking plays off. I want to see effort every single play because lack of effort gets my QB killed. That was my only knock on him.
Great technique.
Yeah, the physical athlete, you know, is there. The technique is also there. He's big, but he's smooth. He's moving his footwork. So I don't mind him, but
yeah, I want to say he's like a dog. He doesn't have that mentality where he's gonna push you always to the end of the play.
It's not Sewell where like Sewell's like wanting to pancake you and wanting to dominate you. Like I don't see the same with Darrisaw. Kind of reminds me of Thomas from last year.
That doesn't change the fact that he's humongous, has great hands, has great feet, you know, moves well. That doesn't change. It's kind of that dog mentality is probably his biggest thing. But the pick is locked in for the Steelers. You think they won running back?
Oh, what? Damn! So I guess they were quick. So I guess they had their guy all along, and he's still there. So yeah,
they're taking Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah just because he dropped so far.
Maybe. I think
heir apparent. Oh wait, did they take a linebacker like just a couple years ago?
Did they?
I thought they did. Let's check. But so as you talk about this, talk about what you think the Steelers are going to do and why running back makes sense for them.
They just lost James Conner, so and not like James Conner was any good last year. He did win me my fantasy league
By the way,
3 years ago.
Devin Bush last year. How could we forget?
Oh yeah. That was last year? Damn, what the fuck?
Yeah.
That was last year.
Yeah, it was. He
Jesus
towards
Christ.
ACL last year. He was balling, so I don't think they go a loss here. We'll continue.
Running back, tackle, maybe. Wait, who do you have them picking? By the way.
I had Najee. For sure.
Oh, so we both have
Because
Najee. Okay.
I had ETN in front at first. Yeah, so it makes sense.
I have my reservations with Najee Harris, but he. Good
Or it could be
production, but,
Travis Etienne. That's another thing I mentioned.
I just don't think he's that style.
I like Travis
He-
Etienne a lot. That guy's a burner.
No, Etienne is my number one running back. I just don't think he goes there. Pick is in.
The Saints pull opposite and she's take Travis Etienne, bro.
Double Kamara sets.
Yeah.
Kamara sets, basically.
Yeah.
We
You're right.
both called it.
Both nailed that one.
Okay, I like the look. I like the look. Turtleneck. Okay. Najee
yeah.
Harris Steelers. Yeah. Do you like him?
As a player? Yeah, I think he's solid.
Yeah.
I think the thing is, in first round running backs, we've seen a lot of great ones come out. I don't think there's anyone on the tier of like Todd Gurley coming out of college, or who have we also like Melvin Gordon even at the coming out. Saquon Barkley.
He's not Zeke.
Yeah, Ezekiel Elliott, Saquon Barkley, those guys. But he's definitely good. He's similar to me from when Derrick Henry was coming out. Probably not as great as Derrick Henry was, but he's better out of the backfield for sure. He showed more skills than Derrick Henry coming out of college. Derrick Henry is more of a dominant runner, and we see that down in the NFL. But like in terms of pass blocking, pass catching, route running, Najee Harris clears Derrick Henry in that, and he has the same kind of like that came out of running ability where he runs with a high. He runs with a low center of ground, so it generates a lot of power. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's breaking tackles. He's good in the pass game, good in pass pro. My main gripe is that he's a 4.5 guy. He doesn't have that top end speed.
Yep. So similar to Henry in that sense.
Yeah, so like your best case scenario maybe Henry, and also maybe Henry did also, but he basically played behind an NFL line. So like those gaps were fucking massive. Those gaps were like the Red Sea, Alabama. So the league, those gaps are smaller. Players are faster. So I don't know if he's still exploding through those gaps,
Yeah.
If he's gonna have similar success.
The thing is, I think what we've seen so far, at least currently in the NFL, the bruising type of running back who can break tackles, who can get low, who have good balance, have worked a lot better than the high-end speed guys. Like if we want to compare like Derrick Henry or David Montgomery even to someone like, I don't know, like Sony Michel, who didn't play out. Sony Michel we'll see as a quicker guy with smaller size, who wasn't as tough at breaking tackles, but that his speed, his quickness, his ability catching the ball will carry him. And it really hasn't. It hasn't translated as well as we thought it would. Where in the past, I would say it was the opposite. I would say the bruiser types didn't translate as well as the faster guys.
True. Like speed is still mandatory. You can't. I don't think you're being, especially for a first round guy. If you want an elite running back, I don't think you can be elite without top end, like elite high level speed.
Yeah, at least like pretty good speed. That's true.
Saquon, Zeke, Kamara, even Henry. He's big, but he's quick. Who else? Who else are we talking about?
Dalvin Cook,
Joe Mixon. They all fucking fast, right?
Yeah. That's fair. Maybe he's more like Mark Ingram. I think Mark Ingram would be a good comp for him. Someone with the low center guy would be good. Not really high end speed, but Mark Ingram never, as you know, as a Saints fan, he played for us for years. he was never the type to burst out for like a 60-yard touchdown. That's why it was kind of a revelation when we got Kamara, right? And he also wasn't. I think Najee coming out was definitely a better pass catcher than Mark Ingram was. He plays with the same kind of toughness, kind of ability to break tackles and just shred guys off of him. Mark Ingram has the same ability, and so does Najee. I think Najee can be your primary, like just like Najee Harris, that's it. Like kind of like what Derrick Henry is for the Titans. I think he needs to be like what Mark Ingram was with the Saints. We have to have a Kamara, you know what I mean? Someone to compliment him.
Like, the waste of first. Like, at first, he better be elite.
Well, Sony Michel went for first.
Look at the history of first-round running backs. They're not often elite, right? Like, there's probably.
Well, I don't know. They've hit a lot.
They're like I think it's like a 50% like.
Okay, let's stay back with Gordon, the Gordon and Gurley draft, right? You say they both hit,
Yeah.
right? And then we'll go to the Zeke draft, which was the year after, and Zeke obviously hit. And then
Okay, we can go. Let's go last year. Clyde. Complete.
too early to tell. Yeah, too early to tell.
Josh
He looked
Jacobs.
good last year.
Josh Jacobs.
Yeah, he's
I think
good.
that's a hit. Yeah, that's a hit.
Yeah, that's a hit. He's good.
Okay. The next year, Saquon hit, obviously. But then
Wait, Josh
Deshaun-
Jacobs was only drafted last year? He was drafted the year before, right?
2019.
Yeah, okay, because Clyde was 2020. Okay, cool.
Yeah. And then
Yeah,
18,
Jacobs, that's a hit.
18 was Barkley, but then you had Penny and Michelle. Those are two.
Oh, Rashad Penny? Oh my
Yeah,
god, I
Rashad
forgot about
Penny.
Rashad Penny. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so 1 of 3. We'll say 1 of 3.
2017, Fournette, McCaffrey. Those are two hits.
All hits.
16. Okay, I guess better than I thought. Zeke.
Zeke's a hit. Is he the only one
Gur-
there?
Yeah, Gurley and
Gurley
Gordon.
Gordon is a hit. Yeah, that's a hit.
And then we skipped that year. We skipped 2 years. We skipped
Yeah,
all the
remember
way.
Gurley was the Renaissance year. We were like, oh, this is the first time running backs get picked in the first round since
God damn.
2011 or something.
Then the
So
next,
I
you have to
think
go
2016 on is what we should gauge, or Gurley
Yeah.
on, so like 2014.
because the next
and-
the next year you have to go all the way back to 2012, and it's Trent Richardson
Yeah.
and Doug Martin.
And that's the reason why people didn't want to draft running backs no more, because they busted
Yeah.
out so bad. And then Gurley and Gordon hit, and was like, okay, we can do this again. And then it turned out pretty well if you weren't the Patriots or the Seahawks. So
I just feel like
you know what's really interesting about that?
you can get excellent value in the second and third. Like
Yeah,
I
of
was
course.
I was totally
We talked-
against the Jets picking running back at one in the first round. Honestly, it's like I can get value at 2 and 3. Look at every year. There's always someone. Even in the later rounds, there's always someone. There's always a
You're
Kamara.
right. What are your top 5 running backs right now, right? It's what? It's C-Mac, it's Henry, it's Cook, it's Kamara, and it's I don't know, Saquon, right? Let's say Saquon Barkley.
Those are all first round guys. Besides Kamara.
No, 3 of them aren't. Kamara
Henry,
is not,
Henry.
Dalvin Cook is not, and Henry isn't.
Henry, yeah.
Henry's a 2nd round guy. Cook was 2nd
True.
or 3rd round, and then Kamara was a 3rd round pick.
Yeah.
So you only C-Mac and Saquon. You want to go down the list, you're looking at let's look at all the starting running backs in the league. Damian Harris for the Patriots, not a 1st round pick. Whoever the fucking Dolphins have, not a 1st round pick, but also not that good. Bills, not a 1st round pick. The Jets, not a 1st round pick. What
Yeah.
else? Like you look around the league, the NFC South, Falcons,
Chris
They have
Carson
Gurley, so-
and
they have
Gur-
Gurley
uh,
now.
Gurley doesn't
Yeah,
really
it's Gurley.
count.
But Kamara's the 1st round pick.
McCaffrey.
McCaffrey. Oh, well, that one
McCaffrey.
they have then Fournette for
He
the Bucks.
is, yeah.
But you can see there's a trend where most of the league
Yeah.
is not 1st round picks. So, Carl
We look at the guys
says
last
Najee
year.
will probably be elite. Do you agree with that? Do you think? Well, you said
Okay,
he's
well,
elite
but-
because of his speed.
But situation wise, like Steelers have a good line. So maybe he is. I think a lot of what running backs is how good is their line.
True. That is true.
Yeah, the
anyways,
Jacksonville
Rodgers
pick is
out.
in.
So again, they could clean up on Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah and beat out your draft.
Maybe they get kid. They get Trevor Lawrence's guy. Maybe go Etienne. Who's the running back? They had the one guy.
Tien. Wow.
Oh shit!
You called it, Nathan, without actually
They
calling
got
it.
it. Oh,
Huh?
so they actually got Trevor Lawrence's guy.
Wow. So they take both of the basics took like the Clemson backfield with the first round.
Wow. Wait. Who's the running back? I swear it was good last year. Forgot his name because I don't really
It's the
watch
rookie,
the Jaguars.
Jerome Robinson.
Yeah, the rookie guy.
No.
Yeah, what the fuck? He was
Was it
good.
Jerome Robinson?
Denard. No,
It's
not
not
Denard. What the
Denard.
fuck?
Denard's the
What's his
receiver
name?
turned.
Denard was that one guy.
Jerome
Fuck,
Robinson's
what's
the
his
shooting
name?
guard that was on the fucking Clippers.
Jerome. Yeah, Ty Jerome. Oh yeah, Jerome Robinson. Yeah. I
Is
know.
it Jerome Robinson then? All right, cool. All right.
No, but who is the running back?
I don't know. It's Robinson something. Tony Robinson?
See, we don't watch a lot of Jags because we don't torture ourselves.
This is embarrassing. We did this for a second time now.
Yeah, but
the other one is
okay,
James.
James Vander
Robinson.
James. Okay, yeah,
Robinson.
James. He was fucking good last
He
season.
was. But maybe again, I told you, James Robinson is more similar to Najee Harris, Mark Ingram, tougher running back, not that much top end speed and not that much receiving ability. You pair him with Travis Etienne. Now you have your Kamara, Mark Ingram. You have your ice and your fire. I mean,
But they
and
just
then you got your quarterback happy. You got your quarterback happy.
Hold on. I'm looking at their roster, and they just have so many holes. Like I could have wide receiver, tight end, whole line. They have holes everywhere.
You could argue
running back.
with that theory, Nathan, that they went best player available. And if their best player on the board was Travis Etienne, then it's hard to disagree.
They get holes everywhere. Like Phil won.
Phil fucked up.
Like,
But yeah, I get your point. I mean, I'm happy about it because I think it's pretty safe bet here that Jeremiah makes it to the Saints at 28.
you really want him?
Oh, then I want him.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
The best coverage linebacker in the draft. We're in a division now with Kyle Pitts.
Fair.
We want a guy that covers his ass, right?
Right. You're right.
Come on. There's Gronk in a division too. Like, come on.
Damn. Okay, so like, who's picking season teams ahead of you?
More in Cleveland. Baltimore can go receiver.
Yeah, Baltimore's going to go receiver one of their picks, maybe, but I don't know which one. Cleveland. You think they're picking?
There wasn't a run on receivers like I thought there was gonna be, Nathan. I'm kind of sad.
I told you, like, you have them a bit higher than I do.
Well, I like the receivers this year though. I like them a lot.
I just thought there was a clear drop off after 3.
We could go lineman.
Clear.
The city could go lineman. We've done it before.
Whole lineman. Yeah.
I think we picked linemen for 4 out of the last 5 years.
Saints are really good at picking the guy that you don't want.
Yeah.
Like
I mean, it works out in the end, but
No. Like, when was the last time you correctly guessed their pick?
Lattimore.
Jesus. That's like 5 years ago, 4 years ago.
So let's see. Let's look back. Actually, last year was
You thought it was
Ruiz
Queen,
draft, right?
You thought it was Queen.
I was wrong. I did not guess that we'd go for Davenport, but I wasn't mad at it. I was just pretty happy about it.
Yeah, because that just caught you off guard.
Yeah, that was just like a one that was like crazy. But again, unexpected, the same. What was the year before that? 2017, 2018? That was Lattimore's draft. Right? That was Lattimore's draft.
Yeah, because that was Kamara, right?
No. Look.
Oh, but you want to talk Etienne? I think he's Alvin Kamara. Give me Alvin Kamara.
Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. High top end. I think he's faster than Kamara. Too.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I don't think he's as strong as Kamara.
Shiftiness.
So I was gonna say
he's definitely not.
But the ability out of the backfield, you see it, the quickness, the hands, the ability. He's gonna be a mismatch out of the backfield for any linebacker. Besides maybe Jeremiah Owasuko. See, I'm hyping this guy up now because he's probably gonna be a Saint. So. All right, yeah. The year before Caesar was Eric McCoy, the center. I actually predicted that. I thought that was gonna happen, but we didn't have a first round pick that year. That's the thing. So he was our second round pick.
Oh,
We had Marcus
Browns
Davenport
pick is in.
before Lattimore. All right, let's go. Come on, take Russo.
Hometown team. I just want Russo to get picked so I can go in on him.
Take Russo here. I can tie it up. Oh my god.
Wait, am I still up 3?
No, you're
Or
still
is it-
2 because we're cutting
Three, right?
trades.
All right. Wait, when did you get a trade right?
I'm counting that 14 trade, bro. A trade at the pick. You gotta count that.
Okay, fine. I'll give you that. Okay, I'm up 2.
Oh, come on, Greg Russo. I don't think he's as bad as he is. I watched some of his tape. I don't think he's as bad as you're saying he is.
I think he's pretty bad. Like, you're gonna go like edge or like tackle here, right? I'd to take forever with this pick.
Oh, Greg Newsome.
Ooh,
on.
Greg Newsome. Okay, so that's corner. That's corner out of the. That's corner out of the window for you.
So this is interesting, Nathan, because now you have
Greg
they have a
Newsome.
they've had 2 first round corners and a second round pick at a corner who was rated as a first round corner, but just slipped to the second.
Greedy got hurt last year, right?
Yeah, sure, but he's gonna come back. It's not like it's a career-ending injury.
Don't they have Delpit as well?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, they do. So now you're looking at like their DBs are loaded, and you think, yeah, sure, but don't you want a running partner next to Garrett?
Yeah, that was my logic. Like, guys, like Garrett's fucking good. He's top 3. Get him some help. He can't be dealing with double teams all day.
Card said he thought this dude was going second round too. I have a second round grade on him because of the scarcity at corner. I had him going first.
To say. But the athletic traits are there. He only allowed 1 pass past 10 yards. Impressive, I guess.
But then again, remember he played at Northwestern, so again, like strength of competition, and everything.
6 games.
Yeah.
So they played 6 games.
But Greg Newsome,
Again, injuries.
I feel like this is a pick that we're gonna
Injury
forget about
concern.
Bears. You would
Yeah,
think like
he
he hope he
missed
pans out more like
17
William
games.
Jackson III, but
Kid missed 17 games in 3 seasons.
yeah.
Also concerning.
I wonder how
I mean,
Cleveland
like,
feels
it's
about
not a
this pick.
position. It's not a position of need, is it?
Yeah. Well, think about it. They have a pretty talented roster in terms of needs. They don't have a glaring need.
That's edge.
And again,
pretty
like I
clear.
said before, you can never have enough cornerbacks, right? So again, if Greedy goes down again, or let's say like Denzel Ward
Yeah.
goes down, or whoever goes down, now you have a first round pick stepping in to fill in the role. So, anyways, Baltimore's on the clock, Nathan. You think they go? Card thinks Bateman should be picked right here with Baltimore at 27. I'm not mad at it.
I wouldn't have been mad at it. I'm not mad at it. I think it's clear that Ravens are going to go wide receiver with one of their
One of the
2
two
first
picks.
round picks.
The thing is, I would argue you take your receiver now because I doubt the Saints, the Packers, or the Bills go pass rusher here.
Right.
Would you
And
agree?
and 2 of those 3 teams could go wide receiver.
Yeah, with the Saints and the Packers. So it's like, I think the Packers are a guaranteed shot. So you'd rather have your pick right now of whatever's left of Rashad Bateman, Elijah Moore,
Terrence
and
Marshall.
Terrence
Guaranteed to get
Marshall.
1. Guaranteed to
Yeah,
get
yeah.
1.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think you're right. I think they go wide receiver here.
yeah, I think Bateman is a pick too. I like Rashad Bateman, dude. I think that's good. I think this guarantees that the Saints don't go corner though. There's no way we get the 5th best corner on the board, right?
But you don't like Asante Samuel Jr.?
Junior? No, he's too.
Dude, I have the greatest
Yeah.
like pro comp for him.
Asante Samuel?
Yeah. He's at least 50% same.
Yeah.
50% of him is the same.
I didn't watch much tape on Asante Samuel because I didn't think there's any way he make it to the first.
I didn't think he was going first.
Yeah. Hey, Tyler, don't read the comments. Don't read chat. Card said Packers should hurry up and trade Aaron.
Hey, if today ends and Aaron Rodgers is still a Packers, I think you have to say the Packers are one of the winners of the draft.
Yeah. I think the best deal on the table was if Dolphins offered you both of their picks plus like a couple future firsts and then a couple thirds, and then maybe like a player so like Xavier Howard or
Tua? What about Tua?
Would I want to take Tua? There are Jordan Love.
Literally, no one knows what the hell Jordan Love is. Like, no one knows. So, like,
But if you're the Packers, you're not making a trade unless you believe in Jordan Love.
oh, well, okay, it's not like they're willingly trading Aaron Rodgers here. They're being forced to trade him.
Well, the force trade him, right? I'll just take on Tua. I'd rather just go in all in on Love and then take another player back to help. So if you trade, like, if they're trading Tua, they're not going to trade you another first or something. I'd rather get that extra first than Tua and like Xavier Howard, like I said. Or, I don't know, Devontae Parker. Or, I don't know who you could trade. Who else do they have on their team? Mike Gesicki, you know? Who knows?
Yeah.
Mike Gesicki's good. Gesicki's a baller.
No, but he's not
okay,
sexy.
but you're not building the trade around Mike Gesicki. It was Mike Gesicki plus Devontae Parker plus 2 first-round picks plus 2 future first-round picks
hold on,
plus 2 thirds.
How good do you actually think Mike Gesicki is? Is he top 10?
Tight end in the league? No, but he has potential to become a top 10 tight end. Not right
That's
now.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. He's like not. Like,
But he's
not
only 2 years in the
top 10.
league.
Right.
He's definitely better than whatever they fucking have now. Who's that guy that caught like 7 touchdowns or something? Tyler.
Darren Waller is also 2 years into the league.
Robert Tonyan, there you go. But then
Darren Waller is also 2 years in the league. He's
okay, Darren Waller's a different breed. That guy, you're comparing this guy against Darren Waller. That's not fair. Travis Cook had a slow start. Zach Ertz had a slow start, right? Antonio Gates wasn't the GOAT out of the gate. Like, tight ends have slow starts. It happens. Jimmy Graham had a slow start. Like, it happens. Happens more often than not, too. Watch. The young tight end should really be looking for Adam Troutman for the New Orleans Saints. Boy, he's cold as fuck.
Who's your tight end? Hill, the other Hill.
Oh, he's gone. We cut him.
Oh, he's gone.
We have Taysom Hill. You said they're hot as fuck. Oh yeah. Yeah, because their team isn't picking in the first 5 picks. Imagine you had this and Cleveland picks third. It's like, cool, and that's it. Then you're done for the rest of the night. Yeah. I would love to be attending a draft though. No cap. If I went LA, I think I want to go.
Oh, Vegas, bro. Because then the gambling side as well, fam.
True. I want to do some FanDuel stuff. Today. Oh, Rashad Bateman is
the shit! Your boy!
Rashad Bateman. I was going to slate this. I had Rashad Bateman going 11 picks earlier, so I couldn't do it. Damn it. I think I'm going to bust out. I don't think I'm going to get anything right here from here on out. Maybe Elijah Moore to the Packers, but that's it. Who?
Probably didn't know who he was. Okay, convince me on it. Convince me on it. Convince me.
Convince me on him? All right.
Yeah, convince me on it.
Nathan. Explosively, he might be the most explosive player in this draft. That's not named Jamar Chase. Receiver.
Once he gets going,
yeah.
Waddle.
His top end speed is fast.
Waddle?
Okay. Sure. Waddle is more explosive. But I'm talking more explosive in the way like Calvin Johnson was explosive. Julio Jones was explosive.
Oh, but look at him right now. Look at him right now. When he gets off the release, his back foot takes a stupid first, like, small step. He's still off the release.
That's coachable, Nathan. But you know what's not coachable? Boom. That.
That's true.
You know what's not coachable? Tracking the ball. You know what's not coachable? Just absolutely bullying cornerbacks. And that's what he does. This guy's explosive. This guy can jump high. This guy, they said, former basketball player. This guy knows how to win 50-50 jump balls. This guy has the traits to become a number 1 receiver. He has it more than all the other receivers you said. Rondale Moore, Elijah Moore, what was the other guy? Dwayne Eskridge.
Hold on. I think Elijah Moore is more explosive.
Sure, but his size doesn't translate as well as his.
True.
Yeah. So I'm talking about the traits to become a number 1 receiver, a receiver that you double cover, doesn't matter. Like, he'll get open. Rashad Bateman's your guy.
Yeah,
Does that help you? Does it help you any?
Turning me around because, like, yeah. Well, once you said that you can coach, again, the coaching, has to be there, but like, you can't get off the line in the NFL. If you're still off the line, you're not beating anyone.
That's true. You're right about that. That is correct.
I think he's like ideal wide receiver 2. Like, if he's your wide receiver 2, you're set.
Damn, the Saints pick is fast. We ran up there. You know why? Because that motherfucker, it took us 27 picks to learn how to spell Jeremiah Owasu. And then we were like, okay, we already got it, bro. It took us, the reason why guys it took us 27 to get it. Yeah, record. Started time. Are you recording? All right. 3, 2, 1. All right, guys. So the Saints pick is in. If you cannot tell by my jersey, by the hat, by just being on the channel, I am a resident Saints fan. I am a huge Saints fan, and this is a pretty big pick for the Saints. I want to say it's a franchise-changing one, like Lattimore was back in 2017 with that 10th pick. That was or 11th pick. That was a big deal for us. Was he 10 or was he 11? I can't remember. I think it was 10. But that was 11, a big deal for us. 11? Yeah, it doesn't matter. But it was a big deal for us because that was our franchise was taking a new step. We're moving more to defense-oriented. Likewise, this year, the Saints are taking a new step. It's a new era. It's the first season of the post-Breeze era. And with that, it's the first pick of the post-Breeze era. So, do we go crazy, Nathan? Do we take Kellen Mond here at 28? Do we take Kyle Trask? I was about to say Kyle Trask at 28. Yeah, but seriously, though, who do we think the Saints are going to pick? If you guys don't know, currently we are watching the draft live on the live stream. You can check that out on the channel. But right now, Jeremiah Owasu is still sitting on the board, Nathan.
And
the best linebacker in the draft, according to your big board.
And he's my guy because I think pure defensive weapon. He's a missile. Like when you watch his film, he flies. You know, in Mario Kart, the bullet thing, that's Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah because he flies and he's fucking good in coverage.
So Nathan, we were really mad.
I'm surprised he's still here. I had him going like in the teens, really. So I think if you guys pick up Joe, that's a steal. Great value. Obviously, you would have wanted a corner, but I think all the corners are gone.
I think there's a reach right now would be any corner. I think you could probably take Elijah Morsley. I just don't think he fits our team as well. But Nathan, we were really mad at the Saints last year, or at least I was, and you were kind of confused too, that the Saints passed on Cesar Ruiz. I mean, they passed on Patrick Queen to take Cesar Ruiz. If you guys want to see our genuine reactions from that, I have the footage on the channel. Just search up that clip on our channel. But we were pretty confused and mad, right?
We were
make
right.
up for it here.
We were right.
Yeah, we were.
We were right.
Patrick Queen's a baller. But
sure.
How good would our defense? How better will our defense be if we take Owasu here?
Because it is an area of need. I mean, Alexander's gone. You know, Zach Bond.
Yeah.
Bond. Zach Bond and DeMar Davis right now. So like, if you guys take him, that fills the need. I think home run, personally. But it's the Saints, and you know they've fooled us before.
Yeah, we can take Tevin Jenkins here. We can take Tevin Jenkins here because we know what it was like. We need more depth on the line.
Kyle Trask.
Oh my God! If we take Kyle Trask, I might cry. On stream. You know what? Just to fix that, I'm gonna go charge my light real quick. So I'll be right back.
Anyway, who else could they pick? Wide receiver, Elijah Moore, maybe. It's that slot role that Emmanuel Sanders left.
Yeah, receiver is a possibility here. Receiver, I'm like, meh. I really want Jeremiah Owusu. I don't know why he's slipping so far, but I feel like that's a steal, Nathan, at 28. Absolute steal. I thought we would have to trade up to like 14 to get him.
The pick is in.
That's saying they're going to beat them Saints. Did they show our war room yet? I think how Drew Brees is still the cover guy. Right? Drew Brees is still the face of the franchise, no matter what happens. Like, technically, he's not Drew Brees. Like, we don't know for sure, but, like, that's Drew Brees. Right? The captain badge, the number, he's a white guy. Like, come on, baby.
Oh. Pick is in. Goodell is on the podium.
Come on.
Ooh.
Who the fuck? Why? Why do the Saints do this every year? What the fuck? Defensive end? What the fuck?
2 years in a row.
Bro, what the? Every year? They do this to me every year? Bro, Nathan, I don't watch tape on him. I'm not gonna lie to you. I haven't watched tape on this guy. Who the fuck is it? What?
I'll be honest. I've never heard of this guy. He's not on my radar.
Bro, they said pay it. I was like, fuck. I was like, oh my god, son of a bitch.
It just makes no sense. I guess Hendrickson left.
Oh my god. Yeah, that makes sense, but it's like we have
Yes.
Davenport. Isn't that why we have Davenport? Isn't that why we give up a first round pick for Davenport?
You just re-signed him.
Huh?
You just extended him 5-year
I
extension.
know. That's what I'm saying. Isn't that why we have him?
I swear to God, he's
Card, I don't
on my
either.
radar.
Fuck.
Every year, bro.
They're
Whoever
so
we think
consistent.
is not. Oh my
It's
day.
like they never take a linebacker in the first, bro. Why won't they just take the fucking talented ass linebacker? Why won't they do it? Why won't they do it? Why? Fuck. Guess what? The Packers pick is in already. Fuck. You know why they take Elijah Moore? I'm gonna fucking tie it up here. All right, Tyler, don't stop the recording. Tyler, turn off your mic too, or turn on your mic. And then we'll talk about you with here. Fuck. Fuck. Oh my god! I want Elijah Moore at least. Oh, even a corner, even a guy can. Fuck, man. You know, I can't be that mad because I feel like we have one of the best front offices in the NFL. Like, look at what Loomis did with the cap this year. He's a motherfucking wizard. And consistently, we nailed the draft. You can say what you want about Cesar Ruiz, but guess what? If we didn't draft Cesar Ruiz last year, we'd have a need at guard right now. But guess what? We have Cesar Ruiz, so we're fine. But shit, dude. For real, every single fucking time? Every time?
Hey, wait. So that means you guys passed up on Rousseau, Ed, right? Rousseau.
Yeah, Rousseau. Mm-hmm.
Olajari.
Yeah.
He's not
He's not picked yet.
Okay. Who else?
We passed on the motherfucker Owe.
Owe? Jesus Christ, you passed up on some athletes, bro.
Christian Barmore, if you want to go D-line it completely. We lost Rankins. We could have got Barmore. I wasn't mad at Barmore.
Okay,
I'm happy about it, whatever.
I actually have to look up like
Fuck!
I have to look up defensive edge rankings to see where this guy stands.
Yeah, go look at like Bill Capper's big board, bro. Did he make it at least? Is he at least somewhere in the top 100?
Is he on the board?
Like,
Is he on the board?
Like, let's go. You go look up Kuiper. I'll look up Jeremiah's, bro. Fuck, Nathan. Why every single year? All right. Let's start with this. Let me start a new video.
What's his name again? I forgot his name.
Payne Turner. All right, new video. All right, guys. So we're back with the draft. I'm pissed off because the Saints literally picked right before. All right. Tell me when to go. All right, guys. So we're back with another pick. Where the Packers are on the clock. If you guys do not know, Tyler's a resident Packers fan. Tyler's been on multiple Weebcasts, multiple parts of the channel. He's in the quintuplet video. He's the producer for most of these live streams. If you guys want to check out our live stream, check it out on the channel because me and Nathan are actually watching the draft live, reacting to every single pick. But we have a clip of the Packers pick right now because Tyler, you guys are on the clock, man. What do you want for your team right now?
Not Aaron Rodgers to
What's
leave.
Aaron Rodgers?
Not Aaron Rodgers to leave. We can't leave now. The pick is already in. Who do you want the Packers to pick? Like what position? Because I know you don't know the draft as intimately as us, but like just like what position? You want receiver probably, right?
Yeah, probably receiver because like I said, bro, our receiver core is pretty ass. Like they get the job done, but like I want that like elite receivers, taking next step.
Yeah. Well,
You
do
need
have
another
Adams.
guy.
Yeah, I know.
You just need someone to take pressure off of him. I know what you
Exactly,
mean.
that's what I'm saying. It's
Yeah,
just
you
like,
need his Robin, bro. You need his Robin. And I think Elijah Moore would fit really well with your team. You have deep threats already in like MBS and everything. But I think Elijah Moore is a really good route runner. It gives you space. It gives a security blanket for Rodgers. He would love Elijah Moore. Do they go Owosu here?
Do they have a need? No,
Yeah, they do
I
have
think
linebacker.
No, I think it's either corner or wide receiver. Really.
How do you like your linebackers, Tyler? The best linebacker on Nathan's board is still on the draft. So
Christian Kirksey,
I like them.
Rashawn Gary.
I like Christian Kirksey.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's just like I don't know. I'm just seriously.
All right, pick is in.
Eric Stokes.
Oh
Who the fuck?
no, but like
Look,
that's the
Keenan, bro,
position of
they're
need.
that is. They don't know who that is. They faking that shit, bro. Tyler, how do you feel, bro?
Who the fuck is Eric Stokes?
How do you feel? How do you feel with the Packers with all of this stuff about Rodgers coming out? How he's disgruntled because you guys give him no help. You guys needed a receiver last year. You guys went and go drafted a fucking quarterback, and now you draft a corner. You still refuse to give this guy Rodgers.
It makes no sense, right? Okay, we re-sign our corners, right? Like especially like Kevin King, okay, and we fucking draft Eric Stokes. The fuck is Eric Stokes?
Oh, but like corner is a position of need because like King is kind of ass.
Yeah, I know, but then why resign him?
True.
But it's just.
I think that's
he
a
ran a
reach.
4.29. Holy shit!
Oh,
He got lights and down. That's some speed. But do you think this gotta make fucking Aaron Rodgers even more mad, right?
Yeah, of course.
Like no shot.
or maybe they've passed the line of no return, and you know what? Nothing can please them. So might as well take the best
benefit
like
the
need
team, like
possible.
benefit for the team as much as we can at this point.
Yeah, I guess so. Just like build up a foundation so when Rodgers does leave, you have something left.
Nah. I'm telling you, he was just joking. He's playing around.
I
bro.
think his Packers career is in jeopardy.
Hey, no, but what is it like? All Packers quarterbacks, like star quarterbacks, right? They all played 16 years, 16 seasons, right?
Need to leave.
Bart Starr, 16 seasons. Brett Favre, 16 seasons. Aaron Rodgers just played his 16th season.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What if he goes to like the Vikings like Favre, you know?
If
I
you
need ESPN Plus.
Yo, if he goes to the Vikings like Favre, I'm never watching football ever again, bro. I even told this earlier. I'm watching a new sport. I am currently watching a new sport. I'm gonna go watch hockey. I'm going to go watch baseball. I'm gonna go watch volleyball.
Oh, what the fuck?
I will give up. I'm gonna sell all my jerseys.
Bro,
Dude, like,
you know something crazy, y'all?
If he retires, like okay, I wouldn't mind. Like good career to you, right? But like, I wish you could have done more. Like but like it's okay. But like
Crazy, bro.
God, what
Real
Matthew?
quick, I looked up Matt Miller, who's the lead scout or whatever, the lead draft guy for Bleach Report. I searched up Peyton Turner. Bro is the 26th ranked edge rusher.
Dude, I'm on another ranking. He's 23, bro.
He's the 163rd player overall. You know what that is? That's like a 4th round pick. Fuck! Why do I do this to myself? Why am I a fucking Saints fan?
Yo, no shot. Fucking Cardinals just said maybe the Packers could get Tim Tebow as a weapon.
Oh, he said he's a bad pick in my opinion. He said F. Rodgers. That's fucking funny, bro. Bro, Jeremiah Watson was fucking 15 overall. I don't know why they do it. I watch the draft every year. I'm so happy. I'm like, yeah, the draft. And every year they're like, fuck you. And I'm like, oh, fuck me. You know what we kill it though? We kill it in the 2nd and 3rd round picks. Consistently, we always have done that. We got Adam Troutman last year. Baller. That guy's the future of our tight end position. We nailed Marcus Williams. We got Kamal in the 3rd round. We got Trey Hendrickson in the 3rd round. We nailed it in the back half of the draft. So day 2, I'm pretty excited. Let's see who we get. Fucking really.
Oh, but you can't be throwing away fucking 1st round picks.
What if you guys get Jeremiah Watson with your 2nd round pick? How happy would you be?
Oh my days! I'm nut. I'm nut.
What does Buffalo do here,
Honestly.
Nathan? Okay, do you end the recording, Tyler? Alright. Okay, Nathan, let's just stop talking about our teams now. Buffalo's on the clock. Buffalo, I've had Travis Etienne projected here for the longest time. I'm very confused why they don't have it here.
Because he's gone.
Oh, wait, sorry. I'm very confused what they're going to do here. Sorry, what they're going to do here.
Oh. Barmore still on. Barmore would clinch it for me, I would think.
Could they go Owosu here? Could they go lineman?
What do they need?
Like, can they go Barmore? Barmore is a good pick here. You got Barmore slated for the spot, huh? Oh, fuck, you nailed it. You
Yeah.
the draft.
If I nailed it, I think that
Wait,
clinches
I
it.
don't think I can even win the draft no more. Yeah, I can.
Why not? Wait, who's your last three?
Rondale Moore, unless Rondale Moore gets picked by thing. I have Barmore in this spot, but I don't have him as the Bills. I have him as the Colts.
That's,
So
that'd be 1 point. That'd be 1
but then
point.
that's like 1 point less than you because you get 2, so it doesn't matter. So then I have
Yeah,
Rondale
it's
Moore.
true,
Unless Ravens go double receiver. Number one, the Patriots went double tight
Boy.
end, or the Redskins went double quarterback. No, I don't know.
True.
But yeah, I'd Rondale Moore and then Zayvon Collins at the end to Tampa.
He's gone. Damn. Well, I
Dude,
think-
that could be fucking Owasu. What if they get Levante David?
Oh my
Oh,
days!
that's nasty, bro.
Hey. Oh, I David,
David, they have a fuck who am I breaking on?
Jack Barrett, Devin White.
Fuck, that's nasty,
Oh,
David.
dude, that's
That's
crazy.
nasty.
Oh,
Absolutely disgusting, bro.
the fucking speed, bro. The speed of the linebacking core is
So
crazy.
Trayvon Morig, by the way, still on the board. He could potentially go to Tampa at 32.
I had him as a second round guy. Right around here, I don't mind. Oh, yeah.
so
Let's go. Let's
you talk about your
go.
boy.
I can talk about my boy. My boy, Russo.
Big, huge guy.
Ooh. Where do I start? Okay. For strength, I had one word. He's tall. And that's it. That's really it. Because he's super raw. 15.5 sacks, but he lucked into like half of them. Shitty technique. And he took the year off. And guess what? Shitty pro day. So what the fuck was he doing last year? Like, he was sitting on the couch, apparently. Because look, pretty introvert. That's less than Fitzpatrick. 16th percentile 3-cone. What the fuck are you doing? 40th percentile bench. He's not even a great athlete. He's just tall now. I swear to God, he's trying to catfish a team into picking him. He's taking pictures from the fucking neck up, hella filters and all that. Because I don't think he's good at all.
But his game, like
I think-
on game, his like game speed and his strength, you saw on the field when he was playing. When he at least on the season that he didn't play, when he didn't opt out, right? Like he was moving people and stuff. So maybe it was just going off that tape from then. And then
True, but a lot of his production was like him just trying really hard, which I'll give it to him. You know, that's something you have to do, but his like actual technique isn't there. You know, the hands, he has no moves. Like he has no animations, bro. Like he's the my player with no handle,
Guess
no
what,
handle,
though?
no animation.
he's still probably better than Peyton Turner. Yeah, but for me, Rousseau, with the little I watched of Rousseau, I liked it. The actual tape itself is actually pretty solid. Again, you're right. That thing screams off the page for him, but he gets the job done. He reminds me a lot of Haoli Kakaha coming out of Washington. Haoli Kakaha, he had more moves. Haoli Kakaha technically was way more sound than Rousseau. Rousseau was way bigger than Haoli Kakaha. Haoli
think-
Kakaha getting into the league, that's what stopped him. He wasn't big enough to just sit on the outside and kind of man it down. So run defense wise, it was a problem for him. Guess who's not gonna have that problem? Rousseau. Rousseau has the size to hold an edge. He's an edge rusher at the next level. That's unquestionable. And so I think that size is really what's gonna help him. He can sit on the edge and hold his own and kind of be a rock on the right side, the left side, wherever you put him.
But he got no moves. It's like no moves at all. Like no technique. So like I think his
But
best
that's
position.
coachable, Nathan. That's coachable.
I think his best position might be him gaining 20 pounds and playing on the inside.
Yeah, as an inside rusher, he could definitely. We see the speed there. But yeah,
My pro comp for him was Deion Jordan. I think
That's not
that's
good.
all. That's all I have to say.
that's not good.
Yeah,
That's not bad though. I actually like that.
Fucking not.
I like that a lot. What's it called? Baltimore is up 31. Is there a chance to go Rondale Moore and I can tie it up here?
I mean, I don't think. No, I think there's no chance. They picked your boy Bateman. You can have that, but you're not having the points. I don't think they're double dipping. Where, dude? What are they gonna go? How are they gonna go?
You see Morig, a safety. A safety has not been picked yet. They could bolster up their DBs a little bit. You could see again a Wolsu could go here to
Thomas.
pair next to Patrick Queen. Again, they did go Patrick Queen last year. Lineman is a possibility for them. They did lose. They traded away the left tackle earlier in a couple weeks ago. So you can see maybe a Tevin Jenkins go in this spot, right?
True.
Besides that, we're still looking at pass rushers. So Owe is still on the board, right? Owe could go here. I had Owe projected to the Ravens to actually get a point there, but it won't matter at this point. Barmore is still on the board. So again, Barmore could be here. There's still talented players on the board. It's just a matter of, do the Ravens really need anything? The Ravens really never have a pressing need besides receiver. So
No, edge, because they lost Clive Campbell and Ngakwe.
I guess so, but they always find good edge rushers everywhere. Like, I don't know how every year there's like a edge rusher, a free agent edge rusher that comes out. It's like, oh, this guy just had a really good season with Baltimore.
I think Aziz or Owe right here makes a lot of sense to me.
Aziz is still on the board, huh?
Owe as well. How the hell is Aziz Ojulari on the board? Well,
because we took Payton Turner. Because we took Payton Turner. That's why.
And Payton Turner and Greg Rousseau is drafted. It makes no sense.
God, we're actually gonna get like an F. You know, this is what shit feel like all the time when they take Cleveland Farrell at 3 and shit. Like, normally the Saints would take weird picks, but it kind of makes sense. But like this one is like, what the fuck? It might just be a bad pick. Like, how many times has a reach at defensive line like worked out? Like when we're like, oh shit, they took that defensive lineman in there, and it's been like a good defensive lineman. Like never, right? But I remember the Seattle Seahawks took one like a year ago, 2 years ago. The Patriots took one a while ago. Like, this does not work, dude. The Packers had one like 2 years back. Taco Charlton was kind of a reach at 26. But the Cowboys, that one obviously didn't work out.
This one's for every NFL fan that's
What, Rashawn Gray?
agonizing over their team's pick, only to watch them trade out of the first round.
Wasn't that first round? Oh, right.
Kenny Clark.
Enough. Pepsi
I'm
Zero.
not talking about Kenny Clark.
Walter, did you know Geico could save you
I'm talking about Rashawn Gray.
and a whole lot more? So what are you waiting for? World's strongest
Do you know who Rashawn Gray is?
to help you break down boxes.
Oh, Gary. Sorry. Gary. My bad. Okay, but your player is at least in the top 100, okay? My player was not supposed to get drafted until the 6th round.
Switch today and see all the
Think
ways
about
you could save.
163? That's like the 6th round. Wait, 32 picks a draft, right? 32 times 5 is 160. Am I correct?
Yeah.
So 163, Nathan. We drafted a 6th round pick. Bro, what, did he have like the most killer interview of all time? Like, I don't see. Let me look at his combine numbers.
The New York Jets, they were the worst
Or pro day, sorry, pro day.
last year. They had 2 picks in the first round. I think they hit 2 home runs, guys.
They could take Rondale Moore. They have like no receivers at all, like 0. So they need 2. They said Payton Turner steals show at UH's pro day.
I'm on the Saints subreddit, and the freaking first comment was, "My disappointment is immeasurable. My day is ruined, bro. I could not be more devastated." Yeah, and no one fucking likes this fucking pick, bro.
What's his specs, bro? His prospect rate was a 6.31. Will be starter within first 2 seasons.
Draft profile.
Played in 11 games as a reserve, 2017.
6'2", 70.
Mac Jones, one of the 12 SEC players that were drafted. Quarterbacks went 1, 2, 3 for the first time in the common draft era. But my favorite stat of the night is that Todd McShay got his first 7 picks right in his first college game day.
Strength, above average size.
He's a big, long, 14 defensive end with natural play strings.
Big. Really, he's a big. Weakness. Injuries. Technique. I don't know, it just sounds like a lot of these guys.
Is he at least athletic?
Okay, he got a second round projection on this article I'm on.
Sure, I'm reading what the player bio on NFL.com. All right, what are the Baltimore Ravens going to do here? I really hope it's Rondale Moore so I can tense up. I think the more I talk myself into it, I think 2 receivers make sense. Like literally, who are the receivers? Willie Snead,
Hollywood Brown?
I mean, that's it. Are we really gonna trust Hollywood Brown? Hasn't been healthy at all, like, ever. So are we really gonna trust that? Go take Rondale Moore and have a good time. Rondale Moore, wide receiver, Purdue.
Oh, there you go.
Fuck.
There you go. See, called it. Oh wait.
Oh, that's a point for you.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. You number team and player. If you get the right team and player, you get a point too.
No, but I had Owe at Browns. So it was one off.
Oh, I get a point. Nice. Oh, I can't win no more anyways, but I got a point.
How'd you get a point?
Because I had Owe going to the Ravens
Uh,
at 27. Bro, they just took
you
Owe at
flipped
27
it.
and they left us Bateman at 28. Oh my god, my life could be so much happier.
No, but you guys were gonna pick Bateman. You see how fast the Saints turned in their pick?
Bateman was gone.
True,
I need the interview, bro. I need to know what the fuck is happening. I need someone to. I need like Kuiper to like, come on, like Payne Turner is the most underrated prospect of this. I need someone to do that for me, bro.
But Owe, he's an athlete. That's about it. My notes on him is that he's a workout warrior. You know, measurables are insane. He ran
I'm gonna take off my
4.3.
hat, bro.
He ran 4. Owe ran 4.3, right? But like 0 sacks, like, no production at all. So like the athleticism didn't translate on the field. He's a project player, but good situation for him.
I typed in Payne Turner highlights into YouTube. Only some videos made 30 minutes ago to Welcome to New Orleans. Bro, card, kill me, bro. Kill me. Oh, what's it called? If the Bucks picked hella fast. If they pick fucking Jeremiah Wasuko or Wale, yeah, I'm gonna fucking cry. That's a cracked ass linebacker. That might be the greatest linebacker to be here since the Dome Patrol, 1980, and the 80 Saints, bro. Holy fuck. Who can they go here?
He can go anywhere, really, anywhere.
Go Morig at safety to like shore up the defense, like the defensive backs. That is where they struggled last year. If you're talking about a point where they struggled.
Nah, but they showed up. Like they showed out. Showed up and showed out.
Carlton Davis. Who's the
Antoine
junior that they
Winfield?
drafted? Antoine Winfield Jr. Fuck, Nathan. I don't want to see this pick.
Last pick of the first round. Oh. Edge
Okay, that's
rusher.
not Jeremiah Watt. Nathan, you're seriously going to get him at 34.
Dude, I'm happy. We need him too, because like.
Why is he slipping so far?
CJ Mosley.
You think his play size?
Size. I think position and size. I think people were scared. Isaiah Simmons scared off people from last year.
Pass rushing linebacker, though, is he not?
Really, yeah, but he's really good in coverage, but then he's small.
No,
so
it's
then,
not Joe Tryon.
he's a tweener.
Oh,
Yeah. Tyron's pass rushing. He's more of an edge.
he's probably rated
than a
higher than
linebacker, I
fucking
feel.
Peyton Turner, bro.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and look at him right now. Did we draft the lowest rated player out of everybody? Yeah, Joe Tryon's rated 34.
Yeah. Considering none of us had, both of us didn't have a clue who the fuck Peyton Turner was before.
Yo, at least your
30
player
minutes
is
ago,
top.
yeah.
Your player is fucking top 50, Tyler. My player is a top 150. What the fuck? Oh my god. That doesn't make me happy. What could have been worse, bro? Could have been me. Our quarterback left too. He left to go fishing with his kids.
At least you're gonna get something back for Roger.
Oh my god, okay.
You're gonna get something
No,
back.
this is the draft gods, right? Because now I mean all this bad luck for this draft right here, and the Timberwolves are gonna get Cade Cunningham with the first overall pick in the NBA draft. Let's go. Or Mobley too. I'm not mad at Mobley
Okay.
too.
That's
He didn't know what.
Eric Stokes. Damn, that came from the front office. That's tough.
Does Mac Jones start day one? Which quarterback starts day one? We said Lawrence, Wilson.
Okay, no, let's do this. Every year, right? There's a lot of quarterbacks first round, like 4 or 5, right? Not all of them hit. Like at least 2 of them bust, right? Look at the Darnold draft. You have Darnold, Rosen, they're the bust, and then Allen,
Mayfield.
Lamar, Mayfield hits. Okay, so like there's another 5 QB class. So 2 of them are gonna bust, probably. Identify the 2.
Mac Jones.
Mac Jones, we're both gonna agree. And now it gets hard because I like the other 4.
Wilson or Lance.
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah.
I feel you. Honestly, I feel you.
I like Justin Fields setup. It's set up so well for him. He has the biggest chip on his shoulder. The insane chip. I think Lawrence is too talented.
Oh, do we? Okay, so now that the draft's over, winners and losers. I think losers take care of itself. Saints and Raiders.
You're so right. Oh no.
And,
Oh.
and maybe
Did we lose last year? Fuck.
Maybe you can sprinkle in the Packers, and then winners are quite clearly the fucking New York Jets because we run this thing.
Whatever, bro. Okay, let's
We run this thing. Who else?
Okay, the Jaguars. They got 2
That's too
highly
easy,
talented
though.
players. Sure. Anyone with 2 first-round picks is gonna do well. Speaking of, the Ravens did pretty well. I mean, they did solid. I want to say they did great, but they got to be at least mentioned. Like, that's a good pick. That's a good pick. I really like the Eagles being aggressive and trading it to get Devontae Smith above the Giants. I like that move.
Yeah, I like that.
So I like that.
Bears though. I think Bears are 2. Jets
Oh yeah,
1,
Bears.
2.
Yeah, you're right. Bears. I forgot all about the Bears went up to 11 and got Fields. Yeah, so yeah, they're a big one. That's a good one for them. I think getting Slater at 13 for the Chargers is a steal.
Yeah.
I think Pitts just saying getting the best player in the draft at 4 is something, right?
Yeah.
Fuck. What else? Caleb Farley going all the way to 22 to the Titans. That's gotta be
No,
cool.
but then I think that's fair. Considering the injuries.
He dropped far. Besides that, I can't think of anyone that really stands out to me.
The 49ers for not picking Mac Jones. I think that's a dub.
That's not bad. Yeah.
That's a dub.
Are we, dude? I think we're getting this Mac Jones shit might bite us in the ass.
No, it's not. Okay.
There's no chance it's Matt Ryan.
Admittedly, we were both fucking dead wrong with Herbert last year.
We were very wrong. Like,
We were dead wrong.
how many
Thank God
quarters drafted last year?
Thank God the footage isn't on the fucking internet because we
it's
were
not on there.
fucking roasting it. So last year it was Burrow, Herbert, Tua, and Love in the first round.
So 4.
then-
We're like, okay, 2 bust, Herbert, Love. Sorry, Tyler.
Yeah. But so then it was actually like Tua and then Love is incomplete.
Yeah. Fuck,
It
we're
really
bad
like-
at this, dude.
Yeah. Look at our mock draft.
Yeah.
Look at our mock draft. How many correct picks do
All
we
right,
have?
Nathan. By the way, you did win the mock draft. I'm not going to take the little nitro because I've already done that before, and I don't want to fuck myself the entire night. So I will do this. With your boy, we'll save that for another video. But with your boy, I was planning to do this as my end of punishment anyways. I will ship a Zach Wilson jersey over to the UCSD dorm, and then you can celebrate. Boom, Zach Wilson. In the
All right, let's get it, bro.
Yeah, that was the L. I was planning to do that. I was like, okay, I don't want to take the little nitro, but I'd rather pay for the jersey and get the little nitro.
Hold on, that's like 100, like 10 times, 10 times more expensive than the Nitro.
Yeah, best 10 times more paper for my ass. Literally.
Hey, thanks, Matt. Look, I'll take the dub reluctantly because I got like 6 picks right
Yeah.
out of 32.
I only got 5, bro.
1, 2,
But,
3, 4. I only got 5 right.
Yeah.
5 plus 1.
and then Card says maybe I should be grateful for
Six.
Zaven. Packers QB better be gone too. LOL. He's talking about you, Tyler. Oh my god, yeah, you should be grateful for Zaven, bro. You know how I would live with Zaven instead of fucking Peyton Turner, bro? I'm about to kill myself. Anyways, guys, let's get wrap up our stream. It's been a long stream, so shout out to Card for kicking in with us for the entire time, bro.
Is this your longest stream ever?
No, a way out. So more than it. A way out was like 5 hours.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
God
and
damn.
then me and it got split up to 3 different streams, but me and Charlie filmed It Takes Two for another like about 5-6 hours. Yeah, we
God
do
damn.
it. Those are crazy pretty during streams. But we beat the entire game in a day. We do that for It Takes Two, but that's coming up for the weekend. So another 4 or 5 hour streams will come up soon.
Sheesh.
But yeah, thanks Card for kicking it with us. This is definitely my longest like in terms of non-gaming stream. So there's that for us.
Yeah, for sure.
If you guys want more content coming to you guys, I have a video planned for Saturday or Friday. Actually, I might kick that video to Saturday and then release our clips tomorrow. So I'm planning to do that. Yeah, release my clips tomorrow on Friday. So expect to see that. I have another stream coming. So on Saturday, expect me, Tyler, the producer here, and Charlie, who you guys see on my Weebcast streams and on my gaming streams, all ate the Saints toe. That video will be coming out to you guys on Saturday.
No wonder why you don't want to
No,
take
dude, it's
this.
bad,
Your
bro.
ass probably fucking
Yeah,
wrecked,
it's bad,
bro.
bro.
It's
It's
wrecked.
bad. I have like 2 of those too. It's so bad. But yeah, so we have that coming to you guys on Saturday. And that means I might be streaming It Takes Two with Charlie on Sunday. I'm planning a stream that's unidentified yet what it's going to be on Tuesday night. And then on Friday, I have a Weebcast schedule with me on and Qua for Friday night. Tyler, you're not gonna be there, huh? For Friday? Next week Friday? Because you're going to Hawaii, huh? Oh yeah, cool. I'll probably host that stream then. There's gonna be a little. It'll be fine. But then yeah, so that will be set for Friday. So if you guys want to see that coming up, Card, anyone else is watching, expect to see those coming soon. Anyways, thank you guys for watching so much. Nathan, how do you feel about your draft? I know you're happy. So to have your last words here.
Cloud9.
Tyler, how you
football
feeling?
game.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sad too. So Nathan's the only one happy coming out of this. It's always like this, bro. You were happy as fuck last time too.
I'm always happy with our draft.
Yeah, but guess what? At the end of the year, me and by December, me and Tyler the one happy, and you're the one depressed. All right, let's see if that ever changes. Yeah, let's see if that ever changes this year, because you know I got Jameis Winston now. He might even have a quarterback next this year, so at least you know who your quarterback is going to 2021. But thank you guys so much for watching. Hit the notification bell for more, so you can see whenever we go live. Subscribe so you can see whenever we post videos on our channel. We have them pretty much weekly, if not 2 times a week or every 2 weeks. And then please like and comment, just support, and then so we know what you guys like and what you guys want to see more. Thank you guys so much for watching. Retros Network's out. Good night. Peace.
Peace.